salvation from bleeding now to resuscitation, and all is lost, yet you're still breathing. Won't waste your time make believing, 'cause I've been saying all this before, but you've been begging for something more. Pretending, would you trade your life for something never ending?
All that's left is Jake. Can't he do it? Hey, when I get one down.
Been saying all this before, but begging for something more. This is to you.
Just for fun, taking the victory.
Your new beginning.
The only gun that can have better right now would be the 249.
You thought you were alive.
There's one left. He can see both of them. He knows they're not getting picked up.
So you start
There is
living.
no, he can get nated though.
So take the wheel.
Does he? He does! Oh no!
For you were dead. Yeah, you were dead.
Gold comes right behind Brunson. Oh, what is that? I want it. And a flip and Bobby coming in. Gold goes right out after. Clown has a 1DC up in his hand. He is just about on the edge of the zone. Will have to get up and come on in. No ridges for cover. Gets a couple of.
He's a oh, and he puts his right
That drop on the whip shot. I thought Dodger was going to be dropping down with that 8-point. Goes on top of things, but he'll be able to get that first shot from there.
That's obviously
Something more.
lost DP for Dodger to get knocked out. Pretty much.
Oh my god, what a save though. Ghost gets taken down. What?
Where did he come from?
Zeno coming in clutch. Look at that. He's gonna take Ghost out, come in and pick up Dodger as well. And
Where
Ghost
is
getting
Zeno?
Ghost.
Where is wow?
He's in there. He's already made it in there.
I mean, Ghost had that. He ran around the room before he tried to shoot him. I don't know why he did that. He addressed him right away. He could have killed him. He didn't do it, and now it cost him that kill, and it cost him.
All right, well, you guys know it's Wednesday night. That can only mean one thing. That means it's time for our midweek session of the HyperX Scrim Season 2, brought to you right here exclusively by OUTcast Media. We got my main man, Pickford, sitting right here on my right-hand side. I think you can hear him.
Yes, sir. I am here. I'm getting all excited. I ran in here, made sure I was here right on time. I don't want to miss any of this Wednesday night action.
That's right. We're going to head right into it. I wanted to check real quick, though. I got scores I want to look at from Monday. Just while we're loading in the plane. Forsaken Gaming won Monday night. Is that right? 110 points?
They did. They came in. They had a huge first game. They scored, I think, 54 points in the first game, but we almost had a mistake because we forgot to take the photos of it. But we decided we're gonna have to watch it again and just do it manually. You can't let a team that scores 54 points have to redo it.
Yeah,
So we got the 54. They came up and it just closed up those scores from first to fifth a little bit tighter than they were before we started that night.
So a lot of people put in a lot of extra hours after Wednesday. I hope all of the players and competitors and fans and viewers, I hope everybody definitely can appreciate that. I think it went kind of late into the wee hours of the morning, if I'm not mistaken.
Then the next day I had to get up and go to work and then finish it when I got home. But we were able to fix it all out. I mean, it's just a case of just watch that kill feed, and sometimes it goes fast. It goes really fast sometimes.
Yeah, especially towards the end of the game. You know, as we're used to seeing.
You need to go rewind it, watch it again, rewind it. So, but it was well worth it. So every player can get what they truly earned, and we didn't have to pull any have one match count twice or whatever. Especially points. That would really cost them a lot of points.
And looks like Jordan. No, that was Monday's Fragger of the night. Do you know who? Oh, that was Monday. Yeah.
I think it was Monday. Yeah, like
it was Jordan.
Kills.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah,
so
by
is he?
Far the highest one.
But he's not caught up to Trick yet, I don't think. Overall.
No, well, he started playing until a little bit later.
Right.
Season, but I mean, he is in 10th place.
I think we're talking to Trick.
We were talking to Trick, but Jordan does have 58 kills.
I wonder if
in 10th place.
It'll be interesting to hear if Trick is like feeling any pressure here from like you said, I don't want to say newcomer, but like, you know, the late arrival to the party.
My question is that they have Peep right now, who's in 3rd overall with kills with 74, but Peep is on the red team. He hasn't been called up. They called up Jordan to the main team, but not Peep, though he is number 3 overall fragger in this game so far. So I don't know what else he has to do to get himself on that main team, but he's stuck on the red team, which is still doing pretty dang good themselves.
Yeah, we're gonna head on over to Milta. We have let's see, a Misfire squad. Where'd my list of teams
with
go?
Misfire Zeus, and we have Aurora and Metaphor Black all within relative distance.
Yeah, that's interesting for that area of the map. We'll definitely keep an ear open that way.
Go down to, I mean, OUTcast Bravo is over in Promorse.
Right.
One thing about that Milta Power is that you have that kind of, it's set up kind of raised up and set aside, so even though a team can be close, if you're in the Milta Power main area, you're kind of secluded from the other teams. It's hard for a team to kind of sneak up on you if you're in the proper Milta Power, the way this is set up in version 1.0.
We got 3 teams over in Georgia Pool too. They are also kind of split up. We got Forsaken Gaming in North George, Villains at Crates, and what is this? Let's check. Team 24. Oh, Quack Fu in South George. So just real quickly, I think there may have been a change to this, just slot-wise, I think.
There's only been one change. That was Misfire Aries. It's not in slot 4. Misfire Zeus is slot 4. And Misfire slot 5 is Ghost of the Elite.
Gotcha. So I'm going to try to quickly change this. So that's Misfire Zeus in slot 4. And then Ghost. Yeah, I saw there's just people a little bit concerned or confused getting in the correct slots. I know counting to 24, 25 is pretty difficult for some people, but we got the match going anyway. So let's see, Autobots, still that kind of quarry area that I think this team has been dropping for quite a while.
Yeah, that is their
We
spot.
got Jake,
And then
Rogue, Fat Boy, and Rain down there.
We do that split. Then Ghost Elite likes to loot in those compounds north of Quarry, south of Gatka, which they are right now. Now sometimes those teams do run into each other, but by now they're pretty good at kind of giving each other a little bit of room, not getting too close, and allowing each other to loot without really getting into it early. Before they have had a couple of issues where they've gotten into it, but not recently. And then you also have tequila shots. They like to do this little bridge camp. They know that there's teams over there. Metaphorical's over there, SpaceX was Nova, but 10 HP surprisingly decided not to do military this time, went over towards farm. Normally they like to loot those small compounds around military, but not tonight.
Looks like the action, though, the first action might be up in Yasnaya, where we've got Metamorphosis and Team 10.
Mobile Warriors.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be talking to them later tonight, too. I saw that.
Yes,
of course, the first player I click on as SET for a tag, and not the Mobile Warriors tag, or I would have known exactly who it was right off the bat. But anyway, yeah, Reflect taking some heat, but able to avoid any actual shots on target there. He drove into the garage, jumped out, ran upstairs, jumped out a window. He's trying to get closer to his teammates right now, I think. They got Tube Johnson kind of sandwiched, and he just has a mini, and it looks like a Car 98, level 1 vest and no helmet. So hopefully his team can... his team consists of only one other player right now, Epic. As they came in as a 3-man, and James looks like he was killed almost immediately.
Yeah, this Metamorphosis team, they're coming in for only select events. I think only maybe 1 or 2 per week. That's kept them outside of the top 20, obviously. And this Warrior team did start late. They missed a few events, and they're currently in 14th place overall. 5 points behind Autobots in 14th place. 5 points behind the Autobots in 13th.
Epic just a little slow on the trigger here with this DP28. He's had a couple in his sights. They do find Tube. I was just going to switch over to Mr. Johnson, but he is no more. I'm going to quickly grab these screenshots before we end up and lose half the people. Anyway, we don't want a repeat of Monday.
No. And with these top 20 standing, I was doing the math. Team 1 through 20, yeah, there's an average of 9.52 points separating teams on average. Some more, some less, but on average 9.52 points separating teams in the top 20.
Yeah,
so
I did
that
look at
that's pretty close.
Oh,
in regards
that
to,
was a heck of a nade right there.
Nice one by Epic. I'm gonna clip that. That was a great grenade. So I think that's still a relative. It goes away an average of 10 points. Some I said, yeah, some are larger, some are less, but it just shows if one team can have a really good night. If any of these teams that are in the top 20 can go out there and win it, they're gonna, it's not like they're gonna sit in the same spot. They're gonna make a huge difference. And if a team goes out there and completely has that 1 point night that it really craps the bed, it can't happen. Well, SpaceX already has done it once this season. It can really have an effect, negative effect on them because the scores are still so close. And with the
I was looking at that earlier of this afternoon, how close the the top 4 or 5 teams are. We're going to be halfway through the season on Friday, and that gives a little bit of a special show on Friday where there's some extra giveaways. In addition to the Mobile Gaming Core claw socks that you guys are used to having giveaways every night, I think we have 2 pairs of HyperX over the ear. I don't want to say out of turn, but I think they're wireless. They're Bluetooth headphones, so really nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's been a big debate. Do you save up and knowing that everybody else is going to save up? So even if you do save up, your chances are still going to be low, or do you just try to win some of the swap, like try to win the and to keep our tradition going. Monty did from Misfire did win on Monday, the
stocks. So.
Really? You guys are
Yep.
cleaning up. We got Forsaken Gaming, a little assassination squad here.
Whoa.
I'm not sure who they just ran through, but
Was that was it Villains?
Villains. Yeah, the Frankie's still alive
Wow.
somewhere though. It had
And
to be Villains because that's the only other team with anyone dead. And they
Yeah.
got 3 right, or at least 2 right in that room.
Voodoo
Yeah,
and I
here's
were
Frankie
talking
way
about
over in
Villains.
the trenches.
Voodoo
He's
and I were
pretty
talking
far
about
away.
Villains team. This team, the Villains team, currently in 7th place overall, 10 points behind men of 4 and 6. But it's a team that is either we've seen them either going to come in 1st place or they come in like 20th. I mean, they're a great team. Frankie, King, Hendricks, Devour, all great players. We've seen them, but they just seem to either win it or come in 18th. They're not coming in. They don't have a lot of 4th, 5th place finishes. They have a lot of 1st and last. So
Tequila Shot's collecting an airdrop, so they'll grab a little extra loot here kind of early still in this match. You say kind of early, we're 10 minutes in. That was a fast 10
Yeah.
minutes.
I tell you what, I mean, when you got to play 27 minutes just to get 1 point. But I tell you what, because I had to watch that video over and over again, I went back and watched that video on demand, trying to figure out how to survive that mad rush from 5th to 6th zone.
He's doing the
I
tapes.
might have an idea.
Studying the tapes.
I was saying to them, I was like, what is this? The same team's going to be successful. So I watched what they were doing over and over again. And I think from what I was looking at, if you look at, if we're in the 1st zone right now, the 1st zone's closed and we're going to the 2nd zone, obviously. If I'm a team, I'm going to wait till halfway through that 3rd zone. That's my looting time. Halfway through the 3rd zone, I'm going to guess where I think the zone's going to be for the next 2 zones. Get that area and hold it. I try to hold it as long as I can until the 6th zone. Even if I don't shoot, you don't do anything. Just hold that compound until after the 6th zone, and then fight from there. That's what teams are doing. They're rolling in. They're getting their spot around the 3rd, 4th zone, holding it until that crazy time. And the teams that are rolling in, all trying to push in that 5th zone. While they're getting knocked out in 15th, 16th place.
Yeah. So we got Autobots here in a fight with Tequila Shots, and it looked like Thirst for Points was also in a fight with Mobile Warriors. So that had to be up
normal airdrops
by Znaya still, I would think.
They got 2 airdrops right on top of each other too. But yeah, this is huge. This is that Tequila Shot's currently in 4th place overall, and going up against the Autobots team is currently in 13th overall. So two of the better teams in this so far this season. This had a total of 35 teams participate so far.
Let's see if Truny can make something happen here. He's taking a low ground flank here, trying to stay out of sight. Catches Fat Boy with 1 bullet. He's able to dive behind a tree. Rain trying to counter flank Truny. Here comes a grenade. Will the grenade find a target? Oh! I think he just cooked it half a second too long as it blew up in the air. I saw a crazy clip of a grenade. Basically, a guy at the bottom of a cliff threw a grenade like straight up, and it went up, and as it came back down, it exploded right at the top of the cliff and knocked the guy in the top. So,
awesome.
Truny gets taken out. That's the risk of, you going out on that flank kind of on your own, and then he did fire, and didn't get the knock, so that exposed his position and didn't leave them down a gun, so the opponents, so they were able to find him and take him out. So we'll see if Autobots can push this advantage now. Man,
because little Warriors are just showing up to like, hey, we want to participate too. I don't know what if they're gonna like, or no, they just decided to keep on going. They're gonna let Tequila Shots and Autobots handle this themselves.
Yeah, I thought that was Mobile Warriors that came by. They're far away from where they dropped.
They just drove away. They just came through and drove away. I mean, even if it is 3v4, Razik and Broda are high quality players. So what I was funny to say is that Razik is currently 18th overall in kills, but he is also in 8th place in the potato. He has a 7-game no kill streak. but he's still 18th overall. So he must got a lot of kills early and been cooled off because he was killing it. But he is on the potato list. I think in 8th place right now.
Yeah, well, we're kind of waiting for this fight to heat back up. We got OUTcast Bravo close by as well. This Frankie from Villains. Let's head up here. Unzipped is actually in a fight with SpaceX. No, what the heck is his team? Oh, Forsaken Gaming. But they got Jordan and I guess this is Clown. Is Clown playing for Forsaken Gaming tonight?
Yes, Clown is playing for. He hasn't played for Forsaken recently. That's why they've been doing so well. And they got Clown and Trick and I mean, they're just going here and killing it, running up the scores, and that's why they're in 3rd place right now. Only 12 points behind Thirster points.
So we got Clown and Trick together in this building.
Plus, whatchamacallit, plus on the team, whatchamacallit, the guy who's the all-time frag.
Yeah.
Jordan for week 3. And he had 25 in one match on Monday, so he won it 2 weeks in a row.
That's why I had said I wonder if Trick is feeling any pressure after Jordan has shown up and started kind of stealing a little bit of the thunder as far as the kill leaders go. What the? Okay. I see somebody go up on the roof and get a crazy angle through the window again, like we did a couple weeks ago. I actually checked that out. It's possible to do if you can get on the roof. It's just you can't get on the roof of all of these longhouses. You have to have something nearby to jump onto.
And already, even though we're already in zone 2, teams are still driving around looking for a compound. All the compounds are taken. I've seen teams though driving in circles, someplace to park.
Jonica point manning up the steps, or point womaning, I guess. You know, we don't want to offend anyone with any pronoun-ish type words, but there they pushed up Forsaken Gaming, and they get the final knock on Unzipped, and that will put them up to, let's see, 7 kills so far for this match. And I mean, there's a lot of compounds left in this zone. You just gotta find one. Pachinki is basically completely empty. Ferry Pier's completely empty.
The big places. These guys are all trying to be slick and go into the small little compounds to take it. You went into Pachinki, and like I said, a lot of these guys are looking for a place that they can hold for a couple rounds. And if you look at the best teams, look at OUTcast Alpha, and then you have Forsaken Gaming. Villains.
I think we just lost a player to the red zone. Like, I was just looking at the map, and I just saw a player die, and they're right in the middle of the red zone, and I don't think anyone else is anywhere near them.
That was Fish. He was knocked. They left him.
Oh, did OUTcast get him?
Yeah, OUTcast got him to drive by.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just like right in the middle of the red zone, and he just died. I was like, bro, did you just... the rest of your team gets wiped, but you're still alive, and then the red zone just says, no, boy. Get out of here.
And then we have Ghost of the Elite, their entire squad, danger close to the last 2 members of Misfire Zeus. I don't know if they're going to get into it, but that is close enough to push that. You have Bravo over there. But a lot of teams now are wanting to hold in. As the other teams push in, Quack Fu is coming in, Metaphor is pushing in now. Autobots have got their area, Tequila has got their area. I mean, everyone's got a little bit of a combo, a little bit of a space. But it seems that it's tough to find a space. That's going to be a little bit more difficult.
So you had mentioned a little bit earlier about the strategies for the giveaways of like saving your tickets or whatever. I'm just looking. There's 11 entries so far and 11 tickets purchased. So everyone's buying 1 ticket because you get 1 ticket free, so it doesn't cost you anything. So everybody's entering with their free ticket and probably saving them up till Friday. So that should be a good time Friday. I'm starting to kind of wonder though, like, let's see. We've given away HyperX stuff on Friday, given away HyperX stuff on Monday. I'm just waiting. When is Wednesday's turn? When do I get to give away something that everyone wants?
Oh, then of course Rogue is smacked by the Autobots team. up on that hill. We're watching this GME versus Zeus fight. So now Macabre is stuck by himself. He's in a bad situation. Now that corn got picked up.
So somehow that fight between Tequila Shots and Autobots just kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, they broke off each other.
Yeah, I see that.
Macabre's trying to get out of there, but he's gonna be careful because Autobots are up there watching. They can raise some shots down.
Oh yeah, he's kind of in a tough
Because
spot.
that's how Rogue got killed. Rogue tried to push back just like he's doing, and Rogue got smacked up by the Autobots up there on the hill. And he doesn't have a vehicle, so it's like he can jump in a vehicle because his vehicle's over there to the left, over by Michael.
Nice to see Aurora showing up with 4 players though.
Yes, yes. Only thing is that GME is the Ghost League. They're on a big, super aggressive team, so they're gonna wait and they probably won't push until. Keep trying to look at it. Maybe throw some grenades down there. But I think the Autobots are up there on the hill too. And if they jump down and rush that building, I think Autobots are gonna have 3 shots. Here they go now. Autobots are rating shots down on that GME team.
I got a fight out in the blue still between 4OM and 10HP. 10HP, kind of their normal strat of coming in with the blue, but looks like they may have got caught here. But let's see, 4OM.
They do that so this doesn't happen. They don't want to. They don't want to run into a team in their rotation. When they do, it's usually not good for them.
I think they might have a saving grace here. They do have vehicles, so it looks like. Well, Bliss anyway had a vehicle. Is he the only one left? Yes, he is. Spicy's here, but Nox, so not going to live too long as getting swarmed right now by 4M. So Bliss, last hope for 10 HP in this match. Let's head back down kind of to the southwest. But Cabrin, how are you still alive?
He's literally stuck. He's smoking.
Like he's like prone. Holding an angle on this door with an Uzi. He's like, I dare you to come through. I dare you.
That hill you gotta push down in that building is completely covered by Autobots. Autobots is so spread out that you can't, deal with all of them. You have to wait till either Autobots. Autobots is now gonna rotate out of there in their vehicles. That's gonna help them. It all depends if they want to wait. Now the problem is that because you lost the zone, there's almost no space in this fourth zone. So now it's going to be everyone's been waiting, and try to carve out a little bit of the edge. No one wants to go early, just for fun. Eldorado, he's now kind of dead center in that F-Boy shack. That's the only real place you can go besides where Mobile Warriors. I'm sure Mobile Warriors is going to get pushed by somebody with that compound, and also for State Gaming over there, those compounds. Otherwise, you got to set up your own compound here.
OUTcast Bravo and OUTcast Alpha. We going by OUTcast Alpha still, wasn't sure. Keep kind of adjusting between what they're calling their, I guess, top team.
OUTcast Alpha does show the Bravo team who the bosses are.
Yeah, well, there you go. They did.
But they are close. Alpha in 9th place, but Bravo. And you remember how bad they were last season? They're down in 11th place this season. So playing very, very well.
Completely different team. Completely different team. They did have 2 knocked. Advisory and Brownie were knocked on that push, but they're going to be able to get picked back up and should have plenty of health there with 4 fresh crates to loot. So Broda and Razik got a little sniper hide here, unfortunately. Looks like Autobots found them again.
Yeah. It's hard because you're sniping uphill. That's always obviously a more difficult shot to take. They do have that third-party peek, so they don't have to. They know exactly where they're at, even if they can't get around on them.
I have no idea what just happened here with SpaceX. Another team must have just pushed right into him, and I kind of missed that. But
they ran into.
Yo, Darth Oda, thanks for the bits.
I think they ran into Forsaken Gaming, tricking those guys because only Daddy Clown is left, and he's still, kind of pushing in there. Danny Cloud, I mean, no joke himself. Currently, where is he at? He is at. I just saw him. He's he's up there just killing it recently. But the SpaceX team and Forsaken Gaming, pretty much all their players in the top 20 on the kill list. Now look at Rez just running through. Although Jake finally does finish.
How did that
nade?
What? I don't understand how that nade. The nades in this game were so amazing.
And now TC for P.
Oh, that nade worked though.
Is just gonna rush the Autobots and try to take them out. So yes, the Autobots went in there, took out tequila shots, but then T for P just went in there and took them out. So, like I said, even the tiny little FP check is so important in this. It's not even the zone anymore. Yeah, Men of 4 just took out Aurora on top of the hill. Now they're shooting down towards SpaceX. SpaceX, are they all in this shack? All 4 of them in this shack. Oh, if you just have one grenade, how great you'd feel if you just could throw one grenade in there? Yeah, well, you could drive up in a car, have your passenger like start cooking a grenade when you're 4 seconds out, and then just like chuck it in as soon as you crash. Oh, wow. And now this is a big part where everyone's going to be going crazy. This is that 56 zone. We've got 14 teams. We'll be down to minus below 10 for this zone. Dodger? I thought he was going to shoot through that little gap in the planks. I'm not sure you could weave a bullet through there. I don't think the collision map would prevent that. Probably. Yeah, here it comes, all these guys. The remainders of OUTcast Alpha, they're all together. They're rounds on GME. And Sarge pushes in by himself early. Trying to find a spot, but there's no place to go. Just behind this rock is good, maybe. Except here comes a molly. The molly's short. Whoa, the whole rest of the team decides that's where they should be too? I don't know about that call. Oh my gosh. Sarge gets Samson and Smiley with a nade. But then Dodger blows up a there's so many knocks right now. Advisory knock Xeno. So Sarge pulls up to this rock, immediately starts taking mollies, grenades, and gunfire. So the whole rest of the team says, yeah, that's probably where we should be. And then they just like all pull up. I mean, they're still alive? Somehow? The Dodger's the last one alive for Tap, but he's going to be able to get Samson picked up and then turn around and get Xeno picked up right away. Real deal chillin'. Trek does not want to let his car get too far away from him. Ooh, Quack Fu gets a knock on Cosmos. Get some smokes out. Ooh, Quack Fu sitting right in the middle of zone. It's OUTcast Alpha / Thirst for Points matchup. Gonna have to figure out a winner and a loser here as the zone shifts kind of far away from them. Oh, Sarge, I don't know what you were doing out here in the open on that side of the shack. Brownie pushing. He's got one up. And he goes down. Brownie went for the thirst. Yeah. That's a rough situation there. I mean, he got the thirst, and he reloaded, and still died.
Okay, SpaceX right now with 7 kills. They're right on the edge of zone with a lot of open field and a hill in front of them. Quack Fu with the zone hacks coming through still. Gold grabs an M249 out of a crate, out of an airdrop. He's got a 6X on it. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Be rotating around the edge of zone here. Wants to get this buggy picked up, maybe? Or at least just use this rock for cover. He's 27 meters outside of zone where he sits right now.
Like
Oh,
how
wow.
the Trick
These
and
tiny
Jonica
little hay bales. Oh, no.
I like how Trick and Jonica are rotating away from the other, rotating away from the other gaming team. Not one to have to get into with them if they do start firing at Quack Fu.
Go-To's now stuck. No smokes in front of him, and he's got to run uphill. He does get a knock, though, on Polly. The whole team now up and running to the right, running and gunning. They got to make their own cover with bullets. They get to a rock. Giuliani gets up to a rock. Is he within nading distance? He thinks so.
Gold is the only one still up now.
Oh, that nade looked like it was right on Quack Fu, but just on the outside of the wall. Ooh, the molly gets him. Jonica got him with the molly in through the door.
And look at SpaceX is down there. We think they're going to be able to get in the zone. They're all 4 are down there behind that rock, still alive. It's like we've forgotten about them, and we're dealing with this Forsaken Gaming versus Quack Fu versus Forsaken Gaming.
Jonica's getting the artillery barrage. Go-To shoots her in the head, though. Don't even give the grenades a chance. SpaceX. This is insane. They've been like just running in the open every zone rotation here for the last 3 or 4. Quack Fu goes out. It's a 4v1. Gold versus the world right now. Gold, remember, grab that M249. You can hear it going off. Junie is basically running straight at him. Here comes a nade. Oh no, that was a molly. The molly is, yeah, he's lit up. He's on fire. He runs out and gets shot down. That'll be match 1 in the books. Hey, what do you say we skip out of this without getting screenshots? I mean, let me grab some screenshots right away.
It's not our fault. Someone else can do it. It's not my responsibility.
Now, I've been doing this for a minute or two. This is why I have 2 devices in every room. In case
the thing is that, like,
something happens with
you do it. Sometimes, like, depending on who I play with, I didn't know the Voodoo didn't know how to do it. So
yeah,
because I'm usually used to either you or Duke doing it.
Well, like I said, when I first started doing scrims, right, like casting, it was I had to do it, and then there was someone I did some work for, and they're like, no, we have someone else in there, and that other person will get the screenshot, so you don't have to. I'm like, cool, no problem. So then, like, I went back to do a different room and then didn't get the screenshots because I was, like, in the habit of not doing it. So now it's like I just get them no matter what. Because, like,
so you don't worry about that.
Worst case scenario, I just have to delete, like, a few images or whatever. Let them pile up is usually what I do. But it's like, worth the extra effort to not have to do a bunch of, like, explaining or extra work to get the points. So anyway, let's look at this. SpaceX, as we saw, got the chicken dinner there with 11 kills. So good start to the night for them, 41 points right off the rip. Now this is the Forsaken Gaming Red coming in second place. And they had also had 11 kills. Quack Fu, man, they got lucky with zone time and time and time again. But in the end, they just had everyone looking at them because they were right in the center. They did get 4 kills in third place. Then it looks like Forsaken Gaming proper is going to be in 5th place. Thirst for Points in 5th. Men of 4 in 6th. And OUTcast Alpha in 7th. So I already got the screenshots. We're going to take a look at a quick thing from one of our sponsors. And then we'll be back to talk with... well, we're going to find out how to pronounce their name properly.
Yeah.
So you guys don't want to go
exactly.
anywhere. You want to be here right after this. All right, we are back. Pickford,
We are back.
who
And
you got
we
for
have-
us tonight?
I have a person named Wizard, but you know what? I'm not even going to try to pronounce the team name. I'm going to let Wizard. So everyone, listen up. Everyone, turn up the volume. Everyone, make sure they're paying attention. Hello, Wizard. What is your team name?
How you doing, man?
How you doing?
So our team name is actually for Obia Man, as in Obia.
Obia.
Yeah.
Obia. So just to make sure, it is not for Obi-Wan Kenobis.
No, it's not.
For Obia. For O-B-A.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
and
cool.
what is and now we gotta know what does that name mean? Where did it come from? What does it mean?
Well, all right. So this is a Jamaican clan. So yeah, we usually play a lot of scrims before, but not really much. And then we started this team about a month ago when one of my friends was like, "We need a new name, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And you were coming up with a lot of different names, and he was like 4OM, and I was like, "What's the meaning of that?" It was like for Obia Man. So in Jamaica, the meaning of Obia is like the science word, like for instance, for witchcraft in Jamaica.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like it.
so-
All right.
So we're actually going around and using is that we're coming in and using our witchcraft to take over these scrims. Yeah.
I
So,
like it. I like
yeah.
that. So now, of course, now you're gonna be my official go-to for bad Caribbean ping, because we used to have a member. I used to have a member on my team who was from Trinidad and Tobago. I used to always hit him up with what the ping was like. Plus, we have top strikers whose teams that plays from South America, and they've pretty much designed their entire game style having 150 ping or worse. So how are your guys pings on the average when you guys are playing up here in the North American scrims?
Well, it depends. On some area in Jamaica, the ping is bad, but on certain area, it's good. For instance, my ping is between 60 to 100.
So really good.
That's good for me.
Yeah, that's
some
very
of my
good.
some of my friends, like their ping is from 100 almost 500 sometimes. It's a lot
Wow.
high. Yeah.
We had players that we've talked to top strikers from South America, and they purposely try to take mid-range battles, not really close quarter battles, because they can't because their movements aren't fast enough because of their ping. But they can when they're farther away, they can kind of even out those lags by being able to shoot from
Yeah.
farther away.
Yeah.
So you guys have come. You guys have when you guys have been playing. You guys haven't played successfully. It's just when you guys are in here, but you guys don't really hit up all of the scrims. What other scrims you guys doing, and what made you like this OUTcast scrims to play here?
All right. So the thing is, I'm actually playing for OUTcast Bravo, but
Oh, okay.
I actually manage this team. So the squad is a very good squad, and I've been around OUTcast a long time now. I used to play for Drop actually. Um, that's about a year ago, and so they introduced me to OUTcast, Castaway, and stuff like that. So once I see where my friends they are good, like they're good shooters and everything, it's just the things that give us problem. And I say, bro, you guys want to play scrims? They say, yeah. So I start registering for OUTcast. I do Castaway, and recently we're doing some other scrims like LMNA, and we're doing Impact and a couple of scrims to try and go up ranking each of them. So currently in the B division for LMNA for the past week, and we actually won one scrim day during this week. I think it was Sunday. So we're doing
Nice.
good. Yeah.
Before I forget, if you got to get off and get into this room, do it because I don't want you to miss. Because I don't want to hear it. So I want to talk more, but more importantly, I want you to get in that room so you don't miss anything. But in case you don't know, we talking to Wizard from OBA.
Yeah.
OBA.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm gonna screw it up, but I know it's not Obi-Wan Kenobi anymore. So again, that's a new team, a team out of Jamaica coming here and doing work, making waves, and we're gonna have you guys on again later on the season. But this is just a chance to everyone to get know who you guys are. The team of Naldo, Kush, Nally, and of course yourself. So good luck for the rest of the night.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, man.
I'll tell you what happens, Dick. When I look down at the room and the person I'm talking to is not in there.
You're like, get out.
I'm like, just cut him off. Like, oh Jesus, hurry, get out.
Do you have one device or two or?
I have two.
Five?
So I'm looking.
No. Does the interviewee?
Well, usually I look at their circle. I look at their team, and if he's already in there, then I'll run it right to when the thing closes. But if not, then I'm like, get out now, emergency, abort.
Yeah.
So with that said, now that we have a convinced, I don't know if they had they're able to get the scores. Because I tell you what, Bliss and those guys, they are so quick.
Yeah, I got scores already. Let's take a look at it.
And it's incredible.
Not that there's going to be anything surprising. Yeah, I guess. But Forsaken Gaming had 11 kills and SpaceX had 11 kills, so that's going to keep it relatively close. Just an 8-point gap right there between first and second right now after the first game. Then we see 8 points again farther back for Forsaken Gaming in third. I guess that is maybe a little bit of an upset because Quack Fu was the third place finishing team, but since they only had 4 kills, they got outscored by a couple of teams. Well, no, I guess just Forsaken Gaming. OUTcast Alpha in 5th place. They had 10 kills that match. Didn't really see that they were in a lot of action, but apparently they were because they're only 1 kill behind the leading teams. Menafor, Thirst for Points in 7th. That'd be maybe the, I don't want to say disappointment, but that's a very
I think OUTcast Alpha's got to be happy because
high quality team. Yeah.
They're
for sure
to play well. So usually their problem is they start off poorly and they have to kind of catch up. But being top 5 after the first match is where they want to be. But as you know, I've said to you a million times, Nick, I don't care about these scores until after match 2. That's what I know that's what I'm really sure of what's going to happen. There's just so many teams come in here and just frag out in the first match. But with that said, there's not one team on here that's an outlier team that came in the top 5 in that first match. It wasn't like, St. Mary's from the board just showed up and came in third place with 10 kills. It's all teams that you see here that are established.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of one thing I was looking at the overalls too, up through Monday. I'm pretty happy to say that the teams that I picked to be in the top 3 currently are sitting in the top 3. So, yeah, we got
like some braggart.
We got that going on. All right, we're gearing up
you're
for
being a hurtful person.
Miramar. So let's jump over to the game.
And here we go.
All right.
So now, how many people are going to get cracked up in Picado Power Grid? Around that area, about 1,500 meters. Send my team, pass it, they're going to try to push left, not get far enough, and just all land in a straight line and start getting into it. I would say a great place to drop would be Puerto Paraiso, Impala, maybe those 2 islands, El Azahar. Just stay on the weak side of the map if I'm allowed to see the other legends are going to push out left.
Yeah, well, there's a lot more landmass to the left, so it's kind of a first instinct, I guess, to jump more towards the center of the map, especially on a big map like Miramar. The closer to the center you are, theoretically, the easier time you'll have rotating in, depending on where the circle goes.
Like I said, I'm a big fan of El Azahar. I like how the size of the area. Plus, I like how there's there's usually a lot of vehicles, but there's a lot of there's at least 3 ways to exit out of that place. So if you do get into it with somebody, you're not trapped in the city.
100%. Yeah, vehicles definitely an important element here on this map. But we're gonna have the typical teams dropping into Los Leones that we're used to seeing. 10 HP going very far south. Looks like Quack Fu not lost, but one of their players did not get into the correct slot.
Oh, so Archangel got in there with.
And they only have 1 player in their actual slot.
So they're all jacked up.
They must have had an issue getting codes out to people.
Well, something happened, and then like I said, if you see, it's kind of like everyone in a 1,500 meter line. Now I want to see where this zone goes because nobody went to El Azahar, and the four OBA are like thinking, they might be using witchcraft because they got a perfect center zone drop just for fun. Aurora and Metaphor all in Los Leones. Gotta be loving it. But is Los Leones big enough for 3 teams? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, it is, as long as they want it to be big enough for 3 teams.
Yeah.
Well, see, we got SpaceX really close to New Hampshire. Dude. We got a whole. This looks like a weather map, right? From like water treatment or north of water treatment down south, almost all the way to Picado. It looks like a storm front, just like on a weather map.
It's 1,500 meters from the plane path.
Yeah, we got Mobile Warriors, we've got Forsaken Gaming, we got Thirst for Points. Gold just freaking sickled somebody. Oh my God, the pain.
When you can't get when you don't land quick enough to get that vehicle.
He just sickled someone. I wish I would have been up there for that. That would have been a funny clip. All right, what else we got? We got OUTcast Alpha, Villains, Ghost Melee Elite, Metamor. Everyone is on this storm front. Autobots, and a couple of the Thirst for Points players might run into each other out here. Hard to tell. It looks like there's maybe Samson will be able to keep enough distance as she's doing acrobats in her buggy.
She's that she's gonna get watched, so she's gonna start showing off. I'm
All right, now she's on the road.
Early
Yeah,
to spend time in the blue if you have to in Miramar to loot. You have to loot far away just to stay, stay safe, stay alive. Because you do really into that first zone. Because it's so big, you should have not too much problem. Trying to get to that first zone, but we see so many teams, at least 3 or 4 teams get knocked early, just like that. They end up getting killed early in the match.
It's like,
because they
this
run-
player
they
looks
drop
like
it in
he's
the
getting
squad.
really close to boom, boom. Okay, yeah, he's a little bit too close there. Who was that, Junie?
I think it was from
No, Drago.
New Hampshire.
Yeah, it's Drago. I was trying to figure out who had the SKS. It's Drago. SKS, I think it's underrated, to be honest.
So
a lot
do
of
I,
people
so do I.
don't like to use the SKS. I think it's pretty good.
I think
About
it's
the only
SLR's
thing I'll
better.
drop yeah, the only thing I'll drop an SKS for is an SLR. and even
That's
then,
my favorite.
even then, it kind of depends on if I have a grip on the SKS or not. Like the other day, I was
Yeah, that's a
playing
good
and it was like I
point.
had an SKS and I had a cheek pad and a comp, but I didn't have a grip. So as soon as I found an SLR, I was like, get out of here. If I don't have a grip, I'll definitely take the SLR. Junie finding another one. He's up the hill. The 4X on the M416. That's horsepower. Knocked at the wall.
I do like how this team used to be nobody's heroes, and they decided to change the name of the great state of New Hampshire.
And it looks like Nut is gonna eject himself or something.
Oh, I thought you were going to go for it for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, you
This
have
isn't
to
Friday.
commit. No, that's true. That's true. Oh my God, we'd be having like triple entendres by now.
Yeah. There's like, I don't know. Some air of professionalism I try to pretend I have.
That's why I'm a father and a husband. I'm a professional man up here. While me and Duke are just like balls, nut.
I got freaking people in chat want me to play videos for them.
Just random videos.
Like, what is this, like a Total Request Live right now? Jeez.
Like music videos or just
No.
like Instagram videos?
No,
Like
so
they're
like
at their house?
for Castaway, like Wizard said, they've got they play in Castaway scrims. Castaway is working on putting together like a B division that would be like a more competitive level of Castaway scrims. And Delta made an ad for that, and he's like, I don't even have it in this scene collection. Like, I could play it, but I don't have it like at the push of a button to play. Like if you ask for
Yeah,
it.
so that's why he I'm going to come on if you talk about Castaway, and I'm like, bro. I'm like,
That's tomorrow night. Castaway's tomorrow night.
So that makes sense.
So
now.
they're trying to. He's trying to get good, like, I don't want to say better teams. He's trying to get a
More
certain
teams?
level of quality teams involved in order to make that work. That makes sense. Like if you just take the dozen teams or whatever, or 15 teams that like usually play Castaway, then it's like, how are you gonna have a Division B? So he's trying to get. I don't know if recruit is the right word, but kind of is. He's trying to get more teams
the question is it's either going to be quality or you have to get some sort of incentive to play to go to, because that's the biggest thing is that most teams have their weekly schedule already planned out.
Right.
They know what time they're going to play, they know where they're going to play, and they know what teams are going to play there, and they get kind of used to that. So it's like OUTcast. Like people kind of they set their schedule on OUTcast, and then
Right.
I mean, that's what
and
we do, and then we play other ones as available.
Aaron Rodgers, right? Not the
Yeah.
actual NFL quarterback, but like the PUBG Mobile
Yeah.
personality. Yeah,
Well, I
so,
don't know either one of them, but I know of them.
Okay, yeah. So he's trying to like start up a scrim thing again, and he told me he's having trouble getting people to even join his Discord server, and I was like, yeah, you know how like congested the nightly schedules are. I mean, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 5 o'clock, like whatever time of day. There's like, I can find some scrim going on somewhere.
And it's funny that with the Discord, like, I mean, I used to like just join Discords left and right, and now I'm like very finicky in the Discords I join because.
Well, every time I join one now, I have to leave another one.
I have to mute like, I'm
yeah.
not that far, but I did mute everything because I don't all their whatever their unique little fun activities like they have on their Discord. But yeah, I mean, you have to be more I mean, geez, what's the most amount of Discords you can be a member of? I've never got that far.
100.
Wow. I'm at like like a third of that, and I'm like, this is too many.
Well, you start casting scrims for a bunch of different people. It's like you have to be in all of their discords.
Yeah, yeah.
then
I mean,
But then you get, like you said, you get like notification to like to death.
Oh man, if he can get, what is that?
Very
Light
Light took Jordan down.
He's got
That's
such
big.
a good spot right
Sarge gets blown up. Hacks blew up his pickup. I wonder if they were paying close enough attention. Light bled out, or Jordan bled out, I mean, so Light gets credit for that kill. I wonder if they were paying close enough attention to realize that those two players weren't even on the same team. Like,
I don't think they were. I think they just saw that zone. He came over there. It was just in the perfect spot. As long as he get back to his team now.
wow,
It's not
OUTcast Alpha's really spread out.
Mm-hmm.
Kale's over here chilling. Aurora's fighting in Los Leones to get a knock on. Oh, their old friend. They're gonna come say hi. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How's the view down there? Would you like to come inside? Come down the stairs.
I wanna loot you down here.
Yeah, please come down here so we can loot you with hardcover and not get. Well, now they're gonna get pulled up on.
Now the team
Maya,
is
one of the
only
newcomers, of course. One of the newcomers on the team. She doesn't understand the history, I don't think. Well, she's the one that had the knock anyway, so. Like, let me thirst up my point here before the team, the rest of Just for Fun come and wipe us out. As they throw a nade up there and knocked Hala. Now Hala's taking SKS shots.
Hala, the former BDE mom. Ooh, Light. Oh man.
Ooh, Light is low. He's still fighting. Everyone's low. It was basically. Oh!
Oh,
Surprise!
Like 10 seconds earlier.
Well, he was healing, yeah.
When he was healing up, and he was able to get the heal off and get his gun. So that was. But if she been like 5 seconds earlier,
yeah.
she would have been able
well,
to.
I think she was healing too.
Ben.
She came around the corner shooting, but he was back around another corner, so she had the right idea pre-firing that. But he had the perfect view, and played that very, very, very well. Oh, where's SpaceX at? All the way up here in the blue? Oh wait, that's not space. Okay, I gotta remember that SpaceX Clown isn't actually playing on SpaceX. What? Because why would you play on a team that you have a clan tag in your name?
He also plays on like every other team except for SpaceX. You don't see this very often. What are we? Almost 15 minutes in and Trick doesn't have a kill yet.
The whole team. Nobody on the team has a kill.
Wow.
Ooh, we got both men of 4 teams saying hello to one another. Potentially, they're very, very close right on the northeast. Oh yeah, they're looking at each other for sure. Northeast of Los Leones.
Yes.
Real Deal opens up the action with a knock on Almamont. Oh, gonna finish him off quickly too. No love lost, no respect here between these two teams apparently.
No, they just want to. I mean, those are both teams you don't want to see later on. So take care of them now.
Well, this is going to be confusing here with the MO4s knocking the MO4s real deal. Hello, peekaboos him through the window with the Uzi. Where am I at? I thought I was inside. Played that very well coming through the... Did he come through this window? Is he...
And now Trick is like right there, just wanting to get involved in this match.
I'm trying to figure out how... I think he jumped off this railing and went in through this window. Like, that would be completely unexpected, I suppose, if that's what he did. Yeah, because he got a knock through this window, and then he came back over here and jumped and came in through this window. That's I'm gonna have to try that move sometime. That's amazing.
And I mean, Trick is just, you can just tell he is so wants to get involved, get some in this battle, but.
Yeah, we had Pandamung, JJ 101 Mine, and Light iOS with follows so far tonight. We had Darth Odin SFC, longtime friend of mine, dropping 200 bits a little while ago. Thank you guys for all the support. Dang, we're getting so close to 1,000 followers. We're about 50 away, maybe 53 away or so. I think we have a goal of getting to 1,000 followers during the HyperX Scrim Season 2 here. So if you're watching and haven't yet hit the follow button, it's free. You can help us out a little bit. If you already are following, head on over to Twitter and go to my Twitter and then retweet my tweet about the stream tonight. And then we'll get a few more followers. And follow me on Twitter while you're over there. There you go. Look at it. The delay's not even caught up, and we still have a brand new follower here. ICKydex Gaming. Yeah, I don't know how I would pronounce that, so I'll just spell it. Sounds good. Yeah, Trick is just like... You know when you go to the zoo and there's like a lion in a cage?
Yeah,
It's just like doing laps.
He wants to get into it. You know, this is so like, you just see this moving around so much. Just like, I want to get in. How do I get in? Who do I fight? Who do I fight?
Oh, look at that zone. Los Leones for the win. Well, that solo for Quack Fu is still alive somewhere. Oh yeah, down here. Pretty close to Cosmos, though. Oh, never mind, just got killed. Well, there you go. You can only be a solo for so long.
With Los Leones, there's so much land and so much space. If you're as a squad, you can jump in Los Leones and just take one building, be totally hidden from the rest of the teams if you keep your head down.
Yeah, 100%. Park your vehicle like 2 or 3 buildings down. I'm trying to figure out this quote. Castaway server pings are like vitamins, 2 a day.
Well, that's all you're gonna get. You're just gonna get 2 pings a day. You're not gonna get like hit with 1,000 pings.
Oh, I thought he meant like the ping like in a match. And I'm like, first off, Castaway doesn't have their own servers for their scrims. Second off, If your ping is 2, that's pretty good. Just trying to figure
Your
out where
ping
like
is-
the rest of the digits were, like 200. Like what? Okay, so we got Thirst for Points, just for fun, looking at each other. 10 HP in the mix. Forsaken Red. They're out there chilling. Lights is like, I got this Car 98 and an 8x scope, and I really want to use it. So can you please just
Somebody just
stand
do
up,
something.
stick your head up? Oh!
There you
Zeno
go.
said, hey, well, I got an M24. So, also with an
Somebody gotta take
8x,
care of-
from the looks of it.
And now it kind of slows down. People trying to get metamorphosis coming in. Mobile War trying to get in, but they could run into this for certain gaming team. Teams trying to get into the zone. Cosmos coming in from the bottom, but they're going to run into Tequila Shots, OUTcast Bravo, and they're all battling out right there in the southern part. That's looks like where it's going to start clapping off.
Puddles, throw the nade. You know you wanna.
You know you wanna.
Well, too late now. Yeah, the thing with like a Los Leones circle, like you were saying before, like it does kind of go. Wow, Trini just got taken out. A little bit of a slower progression because you can fit a lot more teams in a lot smaller circle because of the vertical space that exists with all these multiple story buildings. Trick, still no kills. Orphan Bapper. Not sure about that, but thanks for the follow. Alcater, also thank you for the follow. Ooh, now we're gonna push up north, out of town. Tube Johnson healing up. True Blue with the follow. Summertime Lovin' 8 with the follow. Look at the follows popping off. I guess the delay finally caught up, right?
That's right.
So happy with like not having internet issues tonight. That was so weird last week, and it was all like outside of my control. My upload speed just got like cooked down to like nothing. And then like a couple hours later it was back to normal. Actually, like, yeah, by like the end of the second match it was back to normal.
It's still weird how they just jacked up like that.
Yeah, well, who knows? Some device,
Technology.
piece of hardware somewhere got chewed on by a squirrel or whatever. I mean, who knows? And then they had to like, then they're all like replacing it, but it's like, whoever you're talking to is like, yeah, we don't know. We're just gonna like, you know, unplug your modem and plug it back in, and that'll probably fix it. I was like, I already did that, bro. Don't fix it.
I'm a professional here.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's like sometimes, yeah, you're like the first 7 things you tell me to do, I've already done. So let's just go to the 8th thing, which means it's on your end. So fix it. Nice shots there.
Zohan, of course, jumps out of the vehicle too soon and knocks himself.
I see that happen more often than I think I should in these matches.
I think it's changed. I think it's changed recently because it's gotten more you have to be completely stopped before you kind of like it gave you a little bit of a leeway if it was still moving a little bit, but if it was moving slow but it stopped. But if it's going like if you're going fast and you crash and it's still moving before you crash, you're gonna die or at least get knocked.
Interesting. I think I was thinking maybe these players had been. Oh, look at the molly!
Wow, Peep takes out Fat
Oh,
Boy.
oh!
Oh,
Bang, bang,
wow.
bang! There's that emotional roller coaster that we love to see. You just wipe a squad, and not 1 second later, you're shot down. No Grace with the sub coming in with a tier 1 sub. Thanks for that, buddy. Appreciate
Nice.
it. Exclamation
You
point
rock.
sub hype in chat. I don't have buttons set up to do that. I mean, if I do it here, it'll throw sub hype in my chat on my channel, which you guys can all go follow that as well. But it does no good here
No good here.
tonight. Your commands are no good here. I didn't realize that at first, but like when I first started doing this, like my Stream Deck app thing, it's like logged into my Twitch, so any of my chat command type things go to my channel. And I'm too lazy to log it out and log it back into Outcasts and then like have to switch it back. I already have to do that with OBS to stream here, so it's like good enough. We got 71 people watching the stream. Someone can type exclamation point sub hype, so
Wow.
then I don't have to. 71.
71 people. Not too
Amazing.
shabby. And now that it seems Macabre just gets knocked out. The teams are trying to get into the zone now. And the misfire team is having trouble getting in there.
I see 0 clips taken so far, though. That's a little bit upsetting. Has there been no cool action, guys? Come on. We need some clips so we can play them at the beginning of the stream next week. Otherwise, C-Dub goes back and he finds pretty lame things for us to play.
I know. No one wants that.
All right, so Drago has 2 kills. He's got a was that a 3x on an AK? Seems to be more common than you would think, but
Yeah, I think they must have like nerfed the recoil. You see that a lot more often.
I think people have just gotten so much better at recoil control.
Maybe. If they'll have their sensitivities turned down because they'll have claws now. Claw socks.
Well, they're all using gyro for recoil, right? The meta. Ooh, 4OM just got taken out. So by a combination of SpaceX and Forsaken Gaming, maybe. Maybe that was all SpaceX. Man, these tags on different teams are really throwing me for a loop. Because the stinking go-to with Daddy go-to and then like Daddy it's like I don't read the whole name. I just glance at it and then I'm like, yeah, I don't know if it was clown or go-to. Oh, before I could even switch because they were way down here, Metamorphosis gets taken down by Peep and Co. Well, Trick now at least has 2 kills. He's got to be feeling a little bit better about that. Might be grabbing a 3rd there on advisory, but now he's got to push out in the blue.
Oh, but he does get him.
Gets a knock, but then gets shot by Kale before he could confirm the kill. Advisory going to be crawling along, trying to stay ahead of the blue long enough to get revived.
And it's the 6th blue. This is going to work. Not with this blue. If Isaac's done.
Ooh,
And now,
Snipes, here's some shots.
and of course, we saw Villains get smoked in the first match. Now they're our top 5 in this match, along with SpaceX, T4B, OUTcast Alpha, and who's the Team 20, the last member of.
That's just for fun.
Just for fun, yes.
Yeah, not really any surprises here at the end of this match. Top 5, maybe just for fun, but they're a very quality team. But they're kind of like you said about Villains. It's like they can place like top 5 or like bottom 5, and it's just like almost like a coin flip on where they're going to be.
Just for fun, they're currently 5th place overall.
They've been
doing well.
rocking and rolling. That's amazing. Yeah. I think that was the team where they won, like in one night, they won both Erangel matches, but then got
by
like
a gajillion points.
But then got like 20th on like the other 2, so it's like
yeah, they scored like 108 points, and they scored 2 points on the other maps and 106 on the 2 Erangel matches.
All right, Smiley, that nade ain't going anywhere useful, but so you got it. You might as well throw it.
Bro, try to stay alive.
Snipes crawling. He's got the zone paced perfectly. Like if I'm here and I crawl here, I'll stay right on the edge. Kale gets Giuliani. We got 3 teams left, 6 players. Looks like a 3v2v1. Oh, that nade was close. Can you throw it like 10 meters farther to the right? Oh, these nades are so close, they're just not causing any damage. All right, chat, who's going to win this one? We got Thirst for Points with 3 players, OUTcast Alpha with 2 players, and just for fun. Just for fun with 1 player right there on the edge.
It looks like the Alpha's the only one that's even close to the zone.
Brownie pushing up. I don't know that if they did have zone, I don't know why he would have done that, but he gets knocked immediately running across the open field right there. Ooh, Snipes gets Samson, but now they know where Snipes is at. If they focus on him, it could be bad. Now here's the blue. You're right. Kale's on the slow-moving side of the blue. If he can stay behind cover and pick off Zeno as he comes around.
No, he was not able to.
Zeno able to, I think, spot him out, and I think Zeno got the final kill. And that will be Thirst for Points. Grabbing
Get that
the
big victory.
Okay. Let's get rid
Thanks,
of that.
guys. We appreciate it.
Celebratory gunfire like it's New Year's or something. All right, Thirst for Points coming in first place with 9 kills and the chicken dinner. Now that'll help them out in the overall scoring for the night. But look at this, OUTcast Alpha with 7 kills in second place. That'll definitely help them out.
They were 5th over before that, so they're actually going to score some points. It looks like this. They might have like, been able to turn that way. They've been doing playing pro. Maybe they figured it out and they'll be able to turn that corner and start playing like the team we saw. You know, the top 5 team.
Yeah, well, I do know that they had a lot of personnel changes, right? Like the week before the season started.
Yeah, so the whole team left.
Seems like they're the new roster's gelling quite well here. We'll see how they do the rest of the night. Just for fun, coming in third place also with 9 kills, so matching the first place team there. SpaceX gets 4th place. Drago had 7 kills. The team had 11 total. That's a good performance from my boys over there at SpaceX. Villains coming in 5th. No kills, but able to survive up till 5th place. Forsaken Red in 6th and Forsaken Gaming in 7th. So, screenshot time. And then We'll check in with our sponsors, and then
And we should have Mobile Warriors coming in here tonight, unless they've gaffed me out, which I hope not. But we should have Mobile Warriors coming in to talk to us after this match or after this commercial.
oh my gosh, there's so many players. Make sure I don't miss anyone here. Everyone's got to get their credit. All the way down to Aurora Maya, who had 1 kill. I gotta make sure we get that. All right, we'll be back right after this. All right, we're back. Hey, we have extra people in the chat too, so that's always a good thing to see.
We have from Mobile Warriors, we have both Ashley and Orphan giving us a little bit of their time. So, first of all, guys, thank you very much for giving us your time between these matches.
Well, thank you guys for letting us be here and for being a part of this event. It's been a fantastic time and definitely a pleasure.
So first things first, who is Mobile Warriors? How did you guys get together? How long have you guys been together?
Well, we've been together since the clan started in like season 1, and then most of us all together. Our main core of all our staff have been together since season 3.
That's quite a long time.
Yeah, and we started scrims about season 5.
And you guys come in here. You guys have been playing very well, so far. As I bring up my handy stats, we have the Mobile Warriors. You guys are currently in 14th place overall, but that's only 5 points out of 13th. But you guys have not hit all the events, so it's obviously going to hold you guys back a little bit. You guys are actually probably, points per match, probably a little bit higher than that, but because of not hitting all the matches, you guys are a little bit farther down, but still 14th place out of a total of 35 teams. It's pretty good. What are you guys looking at for the rest of the season, and how do you continue to improve and move up those stats?
Just learning how to play with a big lobby. We're used to like a 60-man lobby. Just trying out new players, seeing how we do against everyone in here.
So yes, I mean, in my opinion, obviously I've been streaming these, talking about these streams for quite a while now, and one thing that I think is the most unique part of these OUTcast scrims is you're in the 5th zone, and there's 55 people and 15 teams left, and then from the time it goes from the 5th zone down to the 6th zone, it goes from 15 teams to 8 teams, and you just have to stay alive in that 5th and 6th zone. It goes from very passive to very aggressive all at once, and it's the teams that are able to successfully navigate that are able to do well. You guys have been having some success getting into the top 5, top 10. How are you guys able to kind of maneuver when that zone gets really small and there's just people everywhere?
And that's absolutely the hardest part of the game. Just trying to cram everybody into that last circle and seeing where you can fit yourself in at that end zone is one of the most difficult parts. But we stick to our rotations, we stick to our plans, and we just try to follow it through and adjust as the zone adjusts.
Are you guys more of a team? Would you say you guys are more of the teams that like to stay on the outside of the circle, or are you guys more like inside and try to hold the compound and let the circle come to you.
We'd like to have zone, but right now we're playing on edge right now because we're just not used to holding center there when there's 2 or 3 teams crashing us.
And one thing, and people say, you play and see different scrims, but there's some very, very like salty, very sweaty about these scrims where people are very you'll see teams not take battles early, but then so there's so many teams at the end where usually it kind of thins out kind of naturally, but not in these scrims. These scrims, there's so many people at the very end that you can play for 30 minutes and come in 15th place. And the match can only be 37 minutes long total. So all those other teams are getting knocked off. How you guys been able to how do you guys adapt your gameplay from different types of scrims, different types of scrims based on how the overall culture of that scrim is?
You can't let those things bring you down when you do get into those positions and you do play for that long and you still end up in 15th. It could get discouraging. But
a lot of people say that. I mean, I think as someone who's IGL before and played these, is that it's almost less like if you drop and you get knocked out in 23rd, you get an RNG problem, you get knocked, the other team jumps on you, you get wiped out. You can almost explain that away as just bad luck. But if you play for 30 minutes and you get that 1 point for 24th place, but if you play for 30 minutes, you come in 16th place. You're getting that same 1 placement point, but you put so much time, so much work into that match, and you're getting the same amount of points for it. It can be to me at least, it can be almost more mentally crushing than it is if you just get knocked out in the first 25 seconds.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're trying to pick fights at the beginning now because we always zone a hard shift on us and then try to get in the zone with 1 kill, 1 point. So we're trying to pick up more fights at the beginning now.
Kind of clear out outside of the zone before we rotate.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's very, very smart idea. And one thing that is also occurs is, I mean, we had to go back on because of the issue on Monday. I had to go back and rewatch that first match. I watched like 12 times, getting all the kills, and just the amount of people dying to the blue zone. I mean, the blue zone is the biggest killer in this game. Especially these years, because people are waiting on the zones so long. It seems like the teams that are able to kind of get themselves in those late zones, 4th, 5th zone, get themselves out, so they're not worrying about that. Seems to be quite an advancement because when I was watching, I mean, we had I think when there was 54 people left, I think 15 of the 54 just died to the blue, just trying to get in. So
yeah, that's crazy.
We were super blessed that zone stayed down, so I could stay down that water, so I could manipulate that to my advantage.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that. Yeah, you're down there and being able to play because being that it's a scrim and it's a season scrim, it's not just a case of I want to go up there and get this last kill. You got to think about placement. Not only placement for that game, but how those points are going to carry over to the scrim season. And if I get 4 or 5 more points, I mean, you guys right now are literally only 5 points away from 13th, but another team's only 1 point behind you. So you say, what is 1 point overall? Well, 1 point is going to push you up a spot or 2, and 1 point or 5 points can put you up to the next level. So you got to be kind of looking at like today's game, today's scrim, and the whole week, and the whole season as a whole, all at the same time while you're playing these games.
Yeah, we were 19th last week, I think. Moved up to 14th.
Yeah, I mean, it can be yeah, you guys are definitely moving up, and you guys are playing very, very strong. And you guys, what I've noticed is you guys are having you guys, even when you're not winning, you guys are staying away from those bad matches. Like having consecutive bad matches in a row, which I think really ruins a lot of teams. We end up 16th or 17th place in 2 matches. Then you get a 5th place finish and a 6th place finish. But because you've had a couple bad matches, it kind of evens it out. You guys seem to be able to kind of be consistent with your gameplay. What do you guys chalk that up to?
Just trying to play smart, trying to get as much points as we can end game.
And overall synergy with the team, everybody moving as a unit.
No, you guys obviously see Shadow, Aichi, and Orphans up, but you have a third player, this Reflect. Is that someone just coming in to help you guys out to make sure you have a full team? And does that mean you guys are constantly looking for that 4th, as quote unquote, you always hear that in PUBG, we need that solid 4th player?
We got a lot of players, but this is a IGL we're trying out.
All right.
He's pretty good, so we're hoping it all works out.
Well, I mean, you guys have come in here and really, played well right off the bat. Usually, it takes teams we haven't seen it here quite a while to get acclimated, but you guys have been doing it right off the bat. And you're still
we
learning.
count that up to years of practice, and there's always room for growth. Always still learning.
Well, I mean, also once you're still learning how everyone's playing, where they're dropping, or how they're doing every map. That takes as well. So you guys are successful at this level. So once you get all that information and you get synergy with the scrim as a whole, you guys can obviously only go one way, and that's up. So good luck so far, and we're gonna have you guys on again probably at the end of the season when you guys are probably hopefully top 5 or whatever, and going for some big prizes. But I'll let you guys get out of here and get ready for this.
We're looking forward
match.
to it. Thank you for having us. Thank you very much.
Good luck, guys, and good luck in the rest of the night.
All right, later.
Thank you.
All right, so there we just heard from Mobile Warriors, a team that we see in, I think, pretty much every event here. I think they're
now they're consistent. I think let me check the official.
I mean, they're going to have to be if they want to stay.
That's obviously cost them. So
yeah,
they've missed 8 total matches. So they played a total of 32 matches out of a possible. So that's 2 scrims they've missed. So obviously that's and then if you're just getting, say, you average, say, 10 points, so if they had an extra 20 points, that would put them in up in 10th or 11th place. So it'd move them up a couple of spots. So yes, they're being successful, but they can't miss any more matches. They've already missed 2 scrims, and that's be very difficult to be successful when you're missing the scrims.
Yeah, let's take a look at the scores real quick, and then we'll head on into the next match as the players are in the plane. So first place right now looks like SpaceX with 22 kills, leading the way, but just 8 points behind them. Still an 8-point spread. We had that after the first match. Forsaken Red, though, now sits in second place. And then just 1 point behind them, Thirst for Points in third place, 10 points back. Then we see OUTcast Alpha in fourth. And then Forsaken Gaming, another 10-point jump back to fifth place. Just for Fun in sixth, Metaphor in seventh, and then Quackfu eighth. And then Villains and Metamorphosis round out the top 10.
The way I look at it is if I'm on the front page, I want to be, first of all, after 2 matches, I want to be front page of the scores. And that's the top half. Now, if you're that top half, you're going to be able to kind of make a move and do something. Kind of, if you have a good match, a top 5 match, it's going to rocket you up those scores, and that's really what I look for. You want to set yourself a nice foundation in the first 2 matches, so that in the third and fourth you can frag out and move up.
All right, with that, we're going to head on over to the match. We'll see what's going on. We got a couple teams went boot camp. That's something that we don't see. I actually had my my game muted, so let me turn that back on. Oh yeah, this is the typical thing I get in Sandhawk, where players run in place for the first 10,
yeah, that's what I'm looking
seconds.
at too.
Well, at least I'm not the only one.
Yeah, right now.
I literally just got a new device thinking would fix this, but apparently
Misfire and
not the case.
New Hampshire are in Bravo going at it right now.
And before anyone says, no, my ping is not actually 460.
My ping right now is can't even see it.
My ping on my
64.
device on Wi-Fi's, it was 72, now it's 84. As soon as you talked, it went up. There's a weird glitch in this game when in a match, if you're using Ethernet instead of Wi-Fi, it has no idea how to figure out your ping. But when you're actually in the lobby and you're selecting a server, it shows you the correct ping. But then when you're in a match, it doesn't know how to do it, I guess. So it just puts 460. It's kind of weird. Where does it pull that number out of? I don't know.
It's their magic number.
But I'll tell you what, 460. It was a very good big block Ford engine back in the day, in the 60s
maybe
and
that's
70s.
Why. I wonder why. Maybe that's it.
All right, we got Villains up here in an early fight with Mobile Warriors of all teams in Hot Tin. We'll keep an eye on that. We got a bunch of fighting east of that too. Cow has a couple teams. Tapmonk has a couple teams. Bunch of knocks over here, it looks like, between Metaphor Black and Ghost Melee Elite. Ghost Melee Elite has already lost 2 players, Ghost and Michael.
Ooh, and Misfire Aries or Zeus was taken up by New Hampshire. They took out 2 of their players. Almost had it was so close, but Horsepower was able to finish it off. So that Misfire team is knocked out in 24th place, but it does cost New Hampshire 2 of their players.
Ooh, now Tequila Shot's getting involved in the action here. Tryhard up on the hill with a 4X. He's going to make quick work of J10. He's trying to finish him off. He's got another player from Ghost Melee Elite up in that little tower. I don't think he saw him up there, though. Corn. Corn, I love the fact that you're actually wearing corn. Like, what?
He's all about it.
Dude, could you imagine if that was your in-game name? You're like, I have to have this skin no matter what.
If I ever got the Yeti, I might change my name to Misfire Yeti because I love that one so much. I always wanted that one, but I never ever got it.
Which one was that? I'm sorry. We had a
the
new
Yeti.
follow.
The Yeti.
The Yeti.
The Yeti. I always wanted that one. It was
Yeah.
I always wanted that, but I never the big blue feet.
That came out right when Vikendi came out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I remember watching the video of
I spent a
Power
couple
Bang
bucks on that bad boy.
spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get that skin.
I mean, I spent a little bit. I didn't spend Power Bank dollars, but I didn't even come close. So.
Well, here's the thing, the trick, right? If you want to do that, you have to record it and put it on YouTube because then you'll actually make more money back than what you spent.
Yeah, that's an excellent point.
If you have a YouTube channel with 1,000 subscribers anyway, because that's what you need in order to make money in order to qualify to make any money on YouTube. Man, we still have all this fighting up here in Cow. I thought we were done up here, but no. Oh, Metamorphosis is going to get finished off by Cosmos. Cosmos did lose 1 player in that mix. Korn still surviving out there. So yeah, YouTube is interesting like that. They didn't used to have that. I remember like when I don't remember specifically when they changed it, but just recently, like this year, I got a thing in the mail that was like Google owes you like $92 or something like that, and I couldn't figure out what it was. It was from a YouTube channel I had before that, like I had ad revenue on, but they don't pay out until you get to $100. But then they changed the requirement to where you had to have 1,000 subs or they wouldn't pay out. So I never got paid out, but then finally, I guess a court told them they had to pay out like all this money they'd been holding on to.
Yeah, so yeah.
Because technically, I earned the money on my channel before they made the change, but I was just caught in this weird thing where, since I didn't have $100, they weren't going to pay it out, and because I didn't have 1,000 subs, I couldn't earn any more. So anyway, you can go sub to my new YouTube channel, and I think I'm at like 70 subs, so I got a while to go to get to 1,000. Like a long while.
I'm sure you'll make it. You'll get this sooner than later.
This is a sound you don't want to hear if you reflect. That's a lot of footsteps. What the heck?
It is.
Is unzipped right here too? Okay, well, that's going to be Villains picking up 4 kills.
And like I said, now Villains they went from what 20th place to 5th place to 22nd place.
Ooh,
or did they did get Mobile Warriors, Metamorphosis. No, they did get that. They won. So I mean, it's better. But Mobile Warriors getting knocked out in what 22nd place. So I'm sure that's not what they wanted. That's not going to help their points out for today.
You might see another fight here between OUTcast Alpha and OUTcast Bravo. We'll see if OUTcast Bravo can redeem themselves after the altercation we saw in the first match. You know, I gotta hand it to Pokemouse in chat. Always coming through, cheering for Metamorphosis.
Always.
And it seems like I always see her cheering for Metamorphosis after we've already seen them die. So I'm like, oh, poor
or it's
Pokemouse.
Like, are you gonna watch Metamorphosis? Like, I'm sorry.
Ooh, Jonica, where are you, like, slaying? Oh, never mind. Now you're knocked. Right here in the middle of nowhere. Trick, though, coming in, I think, with the support here. Or it could have been Clown. Either way, they're going to get Jordan and Jonica picked up. And I think that was SpaceX they took out. Speaking of teams getting taken out, I do need to get these screenshots. Yes, SpaceX is already out of this one.
Wow, that's huge.
That is huge.
I mean,
that's gonna shake up the leaderboards for sure for tonight anyway. Maybe overall. Will Awaken push this fight here on Thirst for Points? It doesn't look like he wants to. He's like kicked a bear and now is slowly backing away. He sees Zio running across the open. Will he take him down? No, he chooses not to. He's staying quiet instead. There, now he chooses to take him down. Tries to get the thirst as well because he knows what's going to happen. Now, Samson? No, Dodger gets him. He had, like, all the guns pointing at him. Zeno did bled out that quickly? Or maybe Kush or somebody else shot him. What? Oh, too far with the molly. Kush in a bush.
It's like a Christmas. It's like the elf on the shelf.
Yeah. He probably hides in your house too, gets in, makes messes of things and pulls pranks.
Hides your candy or your presents, basically if you're good or bad.
Ties up your Barbie dolls in suggestive poses. I mean,
that's what everyone's big brother does when they do that. They get little sister's Barbie to have them like taken advantage of by the elf on the shelf. Then mom and dad wake up the next morning and get all mad.
Yeah. It's the sibling that does that.
Yeah,
sure.
it's always
Smiley
like
with the
brother.
eyeballs spots Kush's feet sticking out of the bush.
Takes care of him.
Where? Oh, they're up north from you. Well, AFNAF really dang close to OUTcast Bravo.
place nobody is in Paradise Resort like proper. You know, just going in there and try to hold a little area down. But you can that because it's far enough in the zone that you can get that from the zone too. If you were in there holding it down, like inside that one of the buildings inside the Paradise.
Why are we gonna ban Golden Boy? Give me a good reason, I'll do it.
What do you do?
I don't know. Golden Boy is just like, you can't ban me, I'm a mod. I'm like, you want to bet? Like,
He's like, what?
I'll just like do it just because he said I can't, I guess. I don't know.
It's so hurtful.
I don't like people telling me I can't do things that I know I can do. I'll prove it to you. Don't make me prove it to you.
I'll show you.
Snuggles gets the knock on Afnaf. Now let's see if the rest of the team comes. Chucking a nade back in retaliation. That one doesn't do much damage though.
That's quite the shift. So it looks like pretty much everyone. Now this is beyond right now. Look at all these teams. For Satan Gaming, OUTcast Alpha, Autobots, for Obade. Everyone's got to push into the zone. This is gonna be. I don't know who's gonna get killed. Try to get into the zone, or actually when they get to the zone.
Oof. Throwing mollies downhill just has not been working out. They just go too far. It's where you almost have to throw it like super high up arc in the air so it drops down behind the rock. You're trying to you know, get the person out from behind. Goose wins her fight. But now the blue is here. Ooh, that blue is moving fast. Bring her on the Rosie! Goose can't hold on with 1 HP. Does she have some help from a teammate? No. I mean, she did, but... Nelda won that fight. Maybe with a little bit of help from Kush. Autobot's going to be looking that way because they just heard all the gunfire.
So they have a bunch of teams they're about to run into. They could run into this New Hampshire team. Coming from because if OUTcast stops rid of them, and also they have the 4 Overday men coming up from behind them, so they could be find themselves kind of caught in a little bit of a 3-way.
Not the kind of 3-way you want to be caught in either,
No,
I don't think.
No.
Let's see if Archangel here can hold off 10 HP. That's a lot of 10 HP players. There's Archangel just getting knocked as soon as I said that. Now Aurora's looking this way. You know what I said earlier about it's good to see Aurora with 4 players. How come now they only have 3?
I don't know. I know for Obado, NHP, and Autobots were all fighting it out in the blue. Along with OUTcast Alpha, third party from inside the zone.
That's a rough spot to be fighting from in the zone. Yeah, that zone is that I think you should have used bandages, my guy. Oh no, what? Oh, he's inside. I'm like, how is his health not going down anymore? He's barely inside the blue. My camera was still in the blue, right? Like he's laying. Yeah. I thought he was still in the blue. I'm like, how come you're... Okay, I'm done. So Sarge able to get in the zone and heal up. Just trying to rotate back up to the rest of his team. The blue moving already again. These zones in Sandhawk
So
super short.
And now we're in the 5th zone.
Sarge taking out Jake from Autobots. Kush healing. Sarge gonna have to stop and heal or boost up. Kush from the blue shooting up people.
No, and that's it. The Alpha gets knocked out in 10th.
Aurora's doing a gatekeep job here on 10 HP. I think the first one they knocked was Ecuador, so that's if you're gonna get a first pick, that'd be a good one to get, I would think. Man, they are choosing to fight in this blue. Yeah, because there's only 45 seconds from when that zone closed to when it starts moving again. And then Trick from a mile away picks up his 5th kill of the match and then is immediately knocked by Light from Just for Fun. But look, who's within 2 seconds of crawling. He's at Jonica's side. Saying, little help here, little help. Touch me.
Help, please. I'm here.
Touch me appropriately.
Only team in the zone.
Trick is in a kind of rough shape as far as armor goes.
I was going to rotate into this for B team, and they're all catching it.
He does get smokes out early, and here's the zone, so he's going to be running to his left here. Hopefully he can get to his smoke before... Oh! He's got to get the knock on Light before he continues on. Woohoo! He's so low.
Wow. Trick took out the entire team by himself while he's running from the blue.
And look, straight towards the teammate in case he gets knocked. He does get to a tree. He's going to get a first aid kit wrapped on. We got 3 teams left. We got Men of 4, Thirst for Points, and Forsaken Gaming. We got a 2v2v3.
Smiley just right in the zone.
Smiley finds Trick hopping around out here. Does Jonica have a smoke or something to be able to cross? Does not appear. She's going for it. She's dipping and dodging and jumping, but not going to be able to make it, and that's going to be Forsaken Gaming going out in 3rd place. Now we got Men of 4 versus Thirst for Points. Real deal. Trying to... Oh! Look at the molly. Just not quite far enough. Just on top of the rock. Did you see him move when that molly hit?
Yes.
I think he may have pooed his pants just a little bit. Ultimately, though, it takes no damage. Pushing the top of the hill. I like this flank, but Samson is going to be watching this angle. Going to hear him coming up. And takes him down. Well, actually, Dodger got him. Dodger's stealing all the kills over here. Woo! Like, I hope I don't kick myself out of the match doing this for Thirst for Points. Chicken dinner. Chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, and what they rack up, Smiley had 7 kills, so they had 12 total as a team. Zeno slacking off a little bit, but, you know.
Dying early.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it happens. But, you know, the team pulls through, gets that chicken dinner along with 12 kills. So we'll have to see how that affects the standings here in just a few minutes. Looks like Men of 4 coming in 2nd place, but they only had 2 kills. Forsaken Gaming coming in 3rd. Trick saying, Smiley, that was a lot of kills, but you know what? I can get 7 kills too. And my team can put up 6 combined, so we're going to have 13. So they out-fragged the 1st place team. trying to hold on or climb if they can for the night. Let's see.
They're currently outside. They're currently outside the top.
Oh, just for fun, I'm trying to figure out what team this is. 4th place, 10 HP in 5th, Tequila Shots in 6th, and the 4 Obita men. 4 Obita man. See, it's weird to me that it's man and not men, but you know, I didn't make we'll go with their name. I don't want to change their name on them.
Me either. They got bad last time we did. We're calling it Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Well, I mean, you were like really taking a lot of creative liberties there.
That was pretty close.
The 4 Obi-Wan Kenobis. I like this player with the name User. It's like the most default name ever.
Player 1.
All right, quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Charge play clutch. We'll be given some of those, though. I'm holding mine up because I'm not on camera at all right now. But yeah, I got one on my phone right now.
There is an issue with the code, I think.
A little bit more comfortable to hold on to. They'll get that straightened out, probably. I think there was just a number missing. But yeah, charge play clutch. Nice accessory. If for nothing else, it's like a wireless backup charging thing. So I think it's worth having one. Y'all don't have one, and you're a mobile gamer, you're throwing. Go get one. Type !HyperX in chat, and I think you can get a link to go buy some stuff. Oh, it just tells you to use the blacksmith widget. Yeah, use the Amazon widget. Go buy yourself some things.
Get it.
Do we have the man, the myth, the legend himself coming in?
Things said get in here, but he's not in here. Maybe he's trying to do the code. I mean, pretty much you put in 6 letters, 6 numbers, and it's always 7. No rules. Hold on. Let me tell Brownie. Just
Brownie. Brownie, fix it. We have a super OG room code.
Yeah, it's only 6. It's only 6.
All right. We'll chill while we wait to see what's gonna happen. Your stream is lagging. Stream should not be lagging.
The match is canceled. No more last match.
Oh, come on now. He's probably like furiously typing numbers in for scores. And now he's got to go fix The room code? Bruh. So yeah, we have 2 pairs of, I think, the Cloud Mix headsets to give away on Friday, which would explain why we don't have a ton of tickets sucked up tonight.
How many people have paid from so far?
You would ask that, wouldn't you?
Should be at least
Wouldn't
71.
you?
I mean,
36.
Well, we had 71 viewers. Everyone gets a free one. Just hit exclamation point ticket. When you first get in there, you get a free ticket.
Oh yeah, I should do that. Well, no,
you're
I
throwing
shouldn't.
You're just throwing away an opportunity.
I shouldn't do that. I have so many claw socks. I want somebody else to win them. So, yeah.
If you're in the chat and you have not hit exclamation point ticket, get your free ticket, and that's not very smart.
Right, yeah. If you're in chat and you don't have claw socks, or you do, just type exclamation point ticket, get yourself in the drawing for the free pack tonight. Like, literally, I'm sitting here with, as I knock everything over, like 5, 6, well, there's 2, I got 2 packs shoved into this one. So I have like 6 packs of claw socks, and there's 6 in each pack. So I got claw socks for a while. I want someone else to win these.
Yep.
100%.
You got claw socks on top of claw socks.
Yeah. MGC has a habit of just like sending me claw socks every so often. And like they last so long. With the new V2s, if you had the claw socks before and they would like get frayed or like a different type of like thumb sleeve, these ones, the V2s, they're thinner, but I think they got the weave like tighter
down,
so they're like way more durable while still being thinner. One of the things I really like about these is how long they are. They go up your thumb over your knuckle, so then they don't slip down. Like a problem I had with a different brand where they just went like to like right on your knuckle, but then from your knuckle it's like tapered down, so they would constantly, because of the elastic, be like pulling themselves off the end of your finger, and then they get hard to kind of be accurate with because you have all this extra material at the end. Codes are fixed, by the way.
Yeah, they say we said about the new, excuse me, new information.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and get
ready to start. They're gonna start at 14 past.
All right, let me get in the room. You guys almost had to do 5 rooms on Monday, so now you're only trying to do 3 tonight?
Voodoo's like, no, I gotta go pick up my wife.
Yeah, so, dude, you know what? If I had just got done doing 4 matches, I don't want to do a 5th.
Yeah, I'm done.
That's a lot of, it's not like, I mean, it's work, but it's not like, you know, it's not like roofing or anything like that. But still, I mean, it takes a lot of energy, especially like since we do interviews between the matches and things. It's not like a lot of other scrims where you get like a couple minute break between each room. It's like we're constantly doing something between each room. So
we're trying to maximize the entertainment process of and because there was a little screw up in the room, we're going to talk to Trick. Instead of trying to get him here and just half-ass it for a few minutes and not give him his amount of time he deserves, we'll have him come in the first match on Friday. Because we only do one interview on Friday because we have C-Dub and Chippy after that. So we'll have tune in on Friday to talk to the pretty much guy who's. I mean, I'm looking at these stats. He's leading like every stat. Okay, he's got 2 Fragger of the Night awards. He's won. He's won Fragger of the Week once. He's currently the overall fragger leader. He's got the current longest kill streak at 14 games. I mean, geez Louise. So he's he's like the most frags, most consecutive frags, most frags in a day, most frags in a week. I think we should ban him.
Banned. I did it.
Ban
I'm
him.
typing it right now. Okay.
Ban him from the server.
Get him out of here.
As we wait, I'm gonna ask you a question. What is your favorite Twitch channel that nobody knows about? Like not that nobody knows, like you watch, but like who's a small little streamer that you follow that is incredibly good that you like?
Timbo Slice. And he just followed. I'm glad he followed because it gave me a name of a small streamer that I do like to watch. You guys
BBC?
don't follow Timbo Slice. It's XX Timbo X Slice XX. A lot of X's.
What's his gimmick? What does he do? Gamer?
Yeah, he plays PUBG Mobile.
Timbo says what I did down.
He's got like his theme, like I guess if you would say a theme, like his logos and things like that, looks like Orange Slice, like the soda.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
look at who they let sneak in here at the last second. This character Trick. So we'll talk to you while we wait for the thing to start. We're gonna have you back again on Friday though. But currently the guy who's leading all the individual stats once again, a real jerk about it. You know, just winning everything. So currently the frag leader, 2-time fragger of the night, 1-time fragger of the week. The current longest consecutive games with a frag. So how you doing, Trick? Yeah, it's just selfish jerk.
I'm doing good. How y'all?
Doing good. And we did see that last match on Aaron Gall that you had Jonica right at the hip. You know, in case you got knocked, she was right there to pick you up. So congratulations. And now it was bad enough when you were doing good. Now all of a sudden you decided to bring in every single good player that's ever played. And now you have who else? You have see that you have going on right now. You have, I was just looking at it, and you got Jonica, you have Jordan and Clown, right? You got the number 3 fragger in the entire freaking game, and he can't even get on the same team with you. What's up with that?
I don't know. He's always.
Are you trying to hold Pete down? Is that the scenario?
No, it was just a game.
You don't want him to get your kills. I'm just making stuff up just because I want to break some story. But I mean, it's pretty nice when you're the 3rd overall fragger and you're not on the team with Trick. So, but with that said, I mean, you better watch out though. You might have created a monster. You might have like a Frankenstein because this team is currently in 3rd place overall, but only 12 points behind Thirst for points. But because Forsaken Gaming Red started so late, they're in 12th place. But they're coming on strong.
Mm-hmm.
And I see you guys, I just spent a time before. I think you guys are in there. I've seen a couple of you guys go at it a little bit tonight. A little bit before that, one of you guys, Forsaken Red, runs into Forsaken, and especially early, and you guys end up, when you guys get knocked out, that's obviously not going to help either one of your teams.
Yeah.
Well, this game's about to start. You're coming back first match on Friday to give us the big scoop and tell us about how you're going to end up. You've already pretty much dominated the first half. What your plans are for the second half. And you can talk crap to all the other teams. So I will talk to you on Friday night, sir.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Good luck, Trick.
A little tease.
Okay, well, with that, we do have.
He's got all the. He's got all.
You know what?
Prices.
Let's look at
That's
scores.
fair. I was.
Let's look at scores.
Let's do that.
Thirst for points, overtaking the first place spot. SpaceX falling 2 spots after that unfortunate demise early. in Sandhawk. So Forsaken Gaming sitting right now in second place, but Thirst for Points with 101. You know what we always said?
Wow, it's like
or
100
what-
points is domination.
100 points in 3 matches, kind of owning the lobby tonight. Forsaken Gaming 30 points behind SpaceX, just 1 point behind Forsaken Gaming. I think first place is all but decided unless somebody
I
drops
think
on
you
Thirst
are.
for Points and takes them out right away. But we do have quite an epic battle for second place between Forsaken Gaming and SpaceX. Two teams, I don't know the dynamic between them. There's a lot of, seems like, crossover with the players. So I don't know if they're friendly or
Who,
not.
Red and who? Forsaken Gaming, Red and...
Well, no, Forsaken Gaming and SpaceX. There's 1 point between them right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And with that, let's head into the match. All right, so we must have had an east to west plane pass starting out on the west side.
Yep.
South of Georgia Pole. We do see Aurora heading back to home base down there in Primorsk. Autobots kind of doing their Quarry, Ferry, Pierish splits.
If I see this circle coming, if I was playing right now, I'm hit, whatever. If I can get a vehicle, I'm going right to Stalber, right to the top of Stalber right now, and then I'm just gonna rotate down in front of Stalber into Yasnaya. If I saw this.
Looks like Quack Fu pulled in a little bit of a favor here, a little bit of a reinforcement. You got Killjoy on their squad right now in Pachinki.
Whoa.
Forsaken Gaming also in Pachinki. Clown with an Uzi and SLR.
I know that guy from somewhere else, like from another channel that I watch, and he chats it.
Timbo? Yeah, he's in a lot of, in the community. He's in a lot of different channels.
Does he go? Well, there's one. Does he go to Bible Boys Church? I might have seen him in there.
I do not know. You can ask him. He's in chat.
Timbo Slice, are you a member of the congregation?
He said most of his streams lately have been video editing. That's I find that somewhat interesting to watch because video editing is something I'd like to learn more and get better at. So I like to watch other people do it.
I'm terrible at it, but I will give a plug to the iMovie. It's so easy to use. I mean, it is like, so easy to use.
Their Huntress buying a ticket. So we got 49 tickets sold. Only 35 people. There's over 60 people in chat right now. That means there's a good probability that there's someone in chat that hasn't bought a ticket yet, besides me, right? So if that's you,
all you gotta do is just type in IT. It costs you nothing. It gives you a chance.
Exclamation point ticket. Oh, Trick! Getting shot. So jumped down off the roof. Luckily, does have a first aid kit. Is that Killjoy with an angle? I think it was, because I think it was a Scar taking the shots.
Well, this is obviously known for seeing gaming playing so well. Even though that they're not playing quite as well as T for P, you don't want to have a bad match. I mean, they're currently in second place, but only by 1 point, so they really need to play well to keep that second. But that's a lot of points, 22 points.
Yeah, they can't afford to be reckless here.
Because even if the scores are the same right here, and if Tasty for Points wins, they'll give them 30 points, and I think it goes 19. If the scores stay the same, SpaceX will get 19, so that'll close by 11. They'll cut their lead by in half, from 22 to 11.
Their overall? Yeah.
Yeah, over the 22 points ahead.
That's what I said. You know, the competition is. I don't know where Killjoy got shot at, but that seemed like it did not do very much damage. He was able to get out of there quickly. Oh, I think that explains it. Trick hit him in the chest, and he's got level 2 armor. So it didn't do a whole lot of damage because he's using a Tommy gun. If he would have hit him in the arm, it would have done more damage than hitting him in the chest.
Oh, okay, yes.
What the? A little parkour acrobatic just going on here. I get to learn a new thing.
I think I just all, you know, I just feel very like dangerous when you're up on top of the buildings and cheeky because I'm feeling I'm gonna get shot from behind.
Yeah, that's why. Like, if you're Trick, you got to trust that you've got teammates that are watching your back. Like Jordan. I mean, if you got Jordan watching your back, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go like sunbathe up on this roof right now.
That's right. That's an excellent point. By the way, that's an excellent point.
Just give Jordan an AK and a level 3 helmet, and then like you got nothing to worry about. Killjoy now the last one left for Quack Fu. Can he 1v4 Forsaken Gaming? I'm gonna go with
that would be quite impressive.
Magic 8 Ball says the odds aren't good.
If I did that, I'd probably just disinstall the game and go and never play again because I can never do anything better.
You just like post the clip on Twitter and then say
like,
I'm retiring.
I'm retiring. I'm done.
I'm retiring from PUBG, and then I'd be really curious when that new PUBG game comes out to see
the new PUBG game.
Yeah, the new PUBG game.
It's like not like version 2, but like a new PUBG game.
Correct.
I did not know that.
Yeah, there's a PUBG game coming out that's actually made by like PUBG, not Tencent.
Is this a mobile game or is this a?
Yes.
So what's it gonna be called?
PUBG New State.
Wow, but it's a completely separate game.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
So it'll be interesting to see if there's like a competition scene that builds up with that game, and if there is, like, it'd just be interesting to see like what happens with this game with that game coming out. I mean, there's a lot of people, as you know, who are like, oh, this bug's been in this game for 3 years and they're never fixing it. So like, you know, it'll be interesting to see, like,
they start fresh without like it's like a fully
yeah, it's got to be
game.
completely fresh from the ground up because it's a completely different developer. So it's not like they can take like Tencent's code and like just add on to it. Like they had to start from scratch.
Are they using the Unreal Engine?
Yes.
Still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's really, I mean, on mobile, that's
yeah.
There isn't too much of another option. I think there's technically one other option, but like, I mean, like, good options.
Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, Forsaken Red has 2 kills up in North George. We've just been in Pachinki this whole time. There are other teams playing this match. Speaking of all the teams playing this match, let me grab these screenshots. Well, I guess if you're Forsaken Gaming there in Pachinki, you just have to be happy that it was Quack Fu that dropped on you with only 3 players and not like a, you know, full 4-man Sweat Lord team.
If I ever, I'm gonna call myself Sweat Lord.
Just use a rename card and you rename yourself to Sweat Lord.
That's so good, Sweat Lord.
Where's SpaceX at? That's what I want to know. Like, this is a make or break match for them.
It is.
Where in the heck are they?
Well, they are in third place. I mean, so they're gonna stay in first place unless they completely shit the bed and fall.
Oh yeah, overall. Oh, they're right here.
Yeah.
They're chilling. Yeah, I know, but still, you don't want to have like 2 good matches. You're in first place, and then just like go out in third or less. Could you imagine if they
Or
went out
less.
early in this match? They drop like to 5th or 6th or
I'd
something.
love it. I'd love it because that means the scores are gonna be closer. The closer it makes the scores at the top, the happier I am.
Trick in the crosshairs of Razik, but Razik the last one up for tequila shots, and who was that? Clown. Was that Clown that found him or Jordan? It was Clown.
Wow.
So tequila shots done. Get him out.
That was a team that was. I mean, they've been kind of slipping recently, but they were a team at one time was second place for quite a while. And they're not. Obviously, you get scored 1 point here is not going to help them.
Wow, I just looked at chat and I just saw this comment with no context that says, "I'm bad about blowing my load right away." I think they're talking about tickets for the claw sock giveaway. I think, although I have no idea. So. Astro90, thank you for the follow. We're almost at 960, boys. Let's go.
No, I get the point. I get the fact that you don't want to blow your tickets on the class because you want to keep it for Friday. I get that.
Yeah, but there's a free one.
But there's a free one. That's the thing is that you don't get to keep the free one.
No, you can't roll the free ones over.
You either use it or you don't. So why would you not use it just to give it a chance?
Ooh, real deal taking shot to the vest right there. Timbo says, if you think you've heard of him, it might be from his old podcast because he was the first one to do a PUBG Mobile podcast.
I mean, I just heard of that the name Timbo Slice. Like, I'm sure it's one of the chats or whatever. Watch it on Twitch or something.
Yeah, if you've been in anyone's chat for the last 3 years, you've probably seen him in there.
Just, of course, it's just because it's so close to Kimbo, so, and I was always a big fan of him. So I just remembered because of that. But thank you for watching, Timbo. I do appreciate that.
Not to be confused with Kimbo Slice. Who's
dead? So I mean, that'd be really amazing.
No. There's a Kimbo Slice who's a female, like PUBG Mobile personality.
Okay. Not the original Kimbo Slice.
No. Let's go, game.
14.
You can do it.
You got this game. I'm proud of you.
Here comes the artillery barrage. Not really effective, except to make a lot of noise.
Wow.
Fat Boy's knocked. Jake and Rain are on the run. Jake might get caught in the open. Oh, he does get behind a tree from the looks of it. Fat Boy gonna go out in the most disrespectful way possible.
Punches.
It wasn't a sickle, but it was just knuckles.
Rolls up, just runs right through him. It's rough.
You know, see, SpaceX has a tough like
Jake and
task
Ray
here
were able
because
to.
it's like they want to go out and get a bunch of kills to help with their points, but they don't want to die. So, like, what do you do?
I think they're just gonna just go. I mean, from what I just saw, they're just gonna roll up on people and try to kill them.
Yeah, except after the last match, like, your confidence might be shaken a little bit, you know? And just pushing everything you see or hear. Might be scared. Brownie just used his head to stop a bullet, so didn't work out so well for him, but Kale's right there for the revive. Villains and Thirst for Points are literal, or just for fun, rather. Or just, are they teaming? No, they're not, but they're seriously right next to each other.
Well, there is a little, like, height and distance gap between those two houses, two compounds right there.
Yeah. Not much, though.
Not much, no.
I mean, if you're Outcast Bravo and you're getting shot from that direction, you're like, how is that two different teams? Alright. If you're watching this stream and you're asking what the giveaway is for, like, you literally could look, like, directly above my head.
Like, right there on the screen. You see that hand right there?
I think that's Rolex's hand, actually. The official hand model of mobile gaming car. Rolex. R-O-L-L. I don't know how to spell his name. But I know there's 3 X's.
UJ7.
R-O-L-L-E-X-X-X. Alright, Villain's gonna be bugging out of there. Going. Look at the zone. Wow.
I'm going to Selmer.
That's interesting. I'm not sure I've ever seen a zone up here before. Will Peep escape? It looks like he does, at least for now.
We can't kill you, but we'll kill your car.
I mean, valid, being this far outside a zone.
Look at that great migration north, all these teams.
Peep with like the full auto Mini 14 right there.
Making the smart decision to get in the zone, not that involve the gagged out there and in that battle. Get themselves in the zone so they can get themselves a nice spot.
SpaceX is picking on people out here. They're up to 3 kills now. So they decided they did want to get a couple kills. Now they're taking shots at Outcast Alpha. Just can't land anything on Sarge. What an evasive little slug he's being. Crawling around behind that vehicle. Oh, there's a giant rock there. That would stop a bullet or two, I suppose. Junie. Who gave Junie an M249? That was probably a mistake. Look at this. He's double LMG. He's got an M249 and a DP28. And level 3 armor. He's just like a walking tank. Oh! KL, how did you survive? Brownie with the swoop in pickup.
No, there's plenty of room for these teams to get in there. It's just, do they have a place to stay? Since if you don't have to deal with a horizontal issue, we have to deal with the vertical too. As people coming up the top of this mountain, coming down from behind you.
Goose with the ears. Here's a team pull up. And realizes she might be a little bit far from the rest of her team. That's Metamorphosis. Still alive. Getting into zone. There you go, Pokey. Your team is still up with all 4 players. SpaceX up to 5 kills. They still have all 4 players alive. This zone, oh wow. I mean, there's not much here.
No.
Vena for Mena 4 gonna be finished off right there. I think that gives SpaceX their 6th kill of the night. Now they're taking shots at Scarface. Ooh, they gotta be careful. They got Forsaken Gaming within eyesight right there too.
Like how all these teams went so far north, only to come now back down. This Trick gets finished.
Trick is taken out. Real Deal takes out Giuliani from SpaceX. SpaceX lost a player. That never feels good. But, yeah, Metaphor kind of gave up their location with those shots. Now they're going to have to try to fight their way into zone. All right, we got a swimmer, folks.
I like it. I like it.
All right, let's see. Just for fun, here comes a nade. Let's get Goose with that nade. That's really weird looking because there we go. We'll get some textures to render in.
You know, villains trying to come down. It was a counter. Rotate all into the same area on top of the cell. There's already like 7 teams. It was like 3 or 4 teams who can try to get up to themselves.
Yeah, this is kind of a mess on the east side of the zone, isn't it? Got Jordan getting knocked from 10 HP. Janica is using all the throwables in her bag.
No, you can't take him with you.
She's gonna try to pick up Jordan. So she's like, how many smokes do I have? 8? Okay, perfect. Like she
Exactly.
made the whole smoke trail so he could crawl to her.
Hey, you don't think she knows how to pick somebody up?
Look at that. It's beautiful. Man, if there was a medic award,
I mean,
if there was a way to, like a way to track like revives, like player with the most revives. Oh, the zone shift again. SpaceX in a good position, but they do have OUTcast Alpha right on their backside. Oh, well, Brownie on your backside, never a good time.
Never. No one ever wants that.
Payne gets knocked and immediately thirsted.
Now it's still 12 teams left. Still so many teams left. With
Yo, Chill
such a small
Prodigy, thanks
zone.
for the follow. Yeah, 12 teams. This is like literally a hillside. Like there's nothing in, I don't think, is there a single building in this zone? I don't think so. All right, Metamorphosis. I'm hearing some shots. Where you boys at? Ooh, wasn't expecting that angle. As OUTcast Bravo comes out of the blue. It's only the 5th blue, you know, you can chill there for a minute.
Oh, of course.
But not when you get shot. That definitely decreases the amount of time that you can chill out there for.
Exactly.
Right now, SpaceX is going to have to rotate. Zone has moved away from them. Brownie's already gotten up to zone. How? How? He slipped around. SpaceX got right into zone. Now is just chilling. All right, 8 kills right now for SpaceX.
They're not, they're not going out. Like, when they turn it on, it's like, why don't they turn it on like this all the time?
Ooh, and they get Jonica.
Ooh, Jonica.
But they have the entire Thirst for Points team looking down the hill at them. Thirst for Points in a crazy position right here on top of this ridge. OUTcast Alpha needs to shoot them. Look up this hill and start shooting them. Start clicking heads. There's 3 teams left. We got SpaceX. We got Thirst for Points. We got OUTcast Alpha.
Zone perfect. You see,
Everyone's got to come up the hill to them. Ooh, now the artillery barrage is coming down in the form of hand grenades. Woo, that one was just too far. Maybe a little bit to the right of Junie. Got a 4v3v2. Did Kale blow himself up with the vehicle? Oh, here's a push from GoTo. She gets to a rock, does get shot, but able to jump out of the car and get behind this rock. But now he's within grenade distance. And speaking of grenade distance, the grenades are now going up the hill. Are they going to get far enough, though? Not really. Junie gets knocked. Kales goes out to zone. Brownie is just healing. How many people are up on top? Go to and Drago pushing. Samson comes over to help.
Brownie, just get Brownie hold off.
Go-To's got to pay attention. No, he's knocked. Drago the only one up, and he's low on health. He's going to thirst up Smiley, who was pointing out his position. Now it's basically a 1v2. And, okay, Brownie healed up to second place. So that's going to be it. Thirst for points, OUTcast Alpha, and SpaceX in third for the final match. Wow, that was an exciting way to end the matches for the night for sure. Zeno puts up big numbers, 9 kills. Dodger, man, somebody call Duke right now. Wake him up. I know he's already asleep because he's an old man, but call him and wake him up. Tell him Dodger had 7 kills in one match. This team had 20 kills.
Way to end it. You know, teams like they were in first place. Were they gonna? You know, they're doing so well. They're obviously scored way over 130 points, dominating this scrim today. You know, even though they're not going to be in first place, one of the most dominating one scrims or one event scrims we've seen.
They definitely made a statement tonight that they are not to be dismissed or taken lightly.
Definitely, you are correct, sir.
Dropping 20 kills in a lobby like this.
And just dominating, not having a bad match at all night. Just dominating from match 1 all the way to match 4.
Yeah, 20 kills.
And just catching and just like putting that pressure onto SpaceX.
I just want to leave this on the screen for a while and look at it. 20 kills. And Samson only had 1. Like, she's a fragger. And she only had 1. So, I mean, this team was rocking and rolling all the way around. OUTcast Alpha coming in second place with 4 kills. SpaceX. Go-To had 6 kills, and they had 12 total as a team. So they came back from that unfortunate Sandhawk match that they had with the 12-kill third-place finish. We'll see how that fares out in the final scores. Looks like Quack Fu ended up in... Oh, no, I'm in 20th place. Hold on, I'm like, how did they end up there? No. Sorry. Metaphor Black ends up in 4th place. Forsaken Gaming in 5th, 10 HP in 6th, and Metamorphosis showing up here in the last match, coming in 7th place. All right, we're going to run a couple spots for the sponsors, and then we'll have some people to talk to, and then we'll be giving away some Mobile Gaming Cord claw socks. 80 tickets so far purchased by 39 people. If you haven't got your ticket yet, the first one is free. It's !ticket. After that, you use your brownie points that you've accumulated for watching the stream. And yeah, we'll be right back in a few minutes. All right, we're back.
We are back.
We got the final screenshots submitted, so now we just have to wait.
Wait until they tell us what we already know, that T for P, Taste for P is dominating this week, but I also want to see how those other teams fared so we can see how that top 5 is going to be looking.
Definitely. Do you see any potential changes to the overall leaderboards?
Well, yeah, I think tequila shots, they were, I mean, probably not, because Just for Fun was 41 points behind tequila shots from 5th to 4th. That was a huge gap. For St. Tequila shots, I mean, Thirst for Points is going to move up, so and for St. Gaming is going to get any closer. So probably not. I think this is going to be a case of Forsaken Gaming and Thirst for Points closing that gap to that number 1 spot, because right now it's 22 points. It really depends on what place SpaceX comes in.
Yeah, that's a big question. SpaceX, 3rd place, and they have 10 or 12 kills or something in that last match. So it's kind of like the big question right now is how is that going to work out? And how much is their overall lead going to be impacted? If you guys want to keep up with all of that information, make sure that you have OUTcastesports.com bookmarked, because you can always head over there and you can get the most up-to-date scores, standings, information, rules, all of your answers to all the questions you could have. I do see we got somebody lurking here in the
Who's lurking?
in the room.
Not a successful lurk if you know I'm here.
No,
Who's
not at all.
lurking?
Not at all.
No.
I didn't realize I had that transition there, but cool. Yeah, we have the only C-Dub joining us from OUTcast Esports. What's going on, C-Dub?
Ooh, can you imagine if there was more than one of me? Jesus.
Why is your mic so quiet? Hold on. That's my
quiet?
fault. No, that's my fault. I must have wanted to.
Suckers are in, Nick.
I must not have wanted to hear you at one point because I had you turned way down. Can you talk, C-Dub?
Yeah, here you go.
Okay,
Is that
that's much
any
better. I think no, I had you at like 40% in Discord.
Yeah, there was last time I actually used the app last time we talked, and for whatever reason the app like blasts this mic. But now I'm on the browser version of Discord, so that's that.
Okay, cool.
Scores are
Got some
updated.
scores?
Scores are updated. Look at everybody's buying tickets now. Buy those tickets! Exclamation point tickets. Although by the time you hear this, we may have already drawn a winner. I don't know. Last call for tickets. Get yo tickets. All right. So what's going on, boys?
Let's see these scores. Just in the middle part of them. I say middle part. The top 5, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Oh, you just want to jump right to the scores?
Possibly.
I'm all about that too. I like that idea.
All right, let's take a look. Apparently, somehow I got all of my transitions switched to that. No clue what happened there. But anyway, here's our unofficial scores for the end of the night after 4 matches with 3 chicken dinners tonight and 47 kills. Thirst for Points, 151 points. I mean, they got 50 points in that last match. That's one of the highest scoring matches that we've seen this scrim season, I think. I know Monday, I think we had a 54 or 56 point game, but 50 points is nothing to sneeze at all. So definitely a dominating performance there. SpaceX is able to crawl back into 2nd place.
Wow.
So that was a huge roller coaster for them tonight. They did have the chicken dinner in the first match, and then a very disappointing 3rd match, but able to come back in the fourth and final match, get themselves back up to second place. 35 kills, 101 total points overall with 1 chicken dinner. So they won't slip much, if any,
8
maybe
points.
in their lead. But and then Forsaken Gaming coming in third place, just 2 points behind. They're going to demand a recount. We demand a recount.
Whoa. Actually, no.
Hanging Chads.
What? No, we just got information. There actually will be a recount. We do have a team that is missing from that, so all scores below it are wrong.
What?
For round, yeah, go check the message between me, you, and Bliss. I think he just now sent it. It's
well, like
simple,
we said, we don't need to get into those details. These are unofficial results. The official results will always be available on the webpage, OUTcastEsports.com. This is just our quick throw everything together and get it up, but usually it doesn't change too much off of here. Especially because this is just scores for the night. This isn't like overall season standings or anything right now. But yeah, Forsaken Gaming, for what we have on these unofficial results anyway, in third place, Outcast Alpha in fourth, and Forsaken Gaming Red in fifth. Now I think that was a switch. I think early in the night, Forsaken Gaming Red was ahead of Forsaken Gaming. We kind of saw that reverse as the night went on. Just for fun, in 7th place, Men of Forward 6, didn't mean to skip over them, but just for fun kind of surprised me, only being in 7th, because they had some really good performances tonight. But you have to have a really strong performance every match. And if you don't have at least 1 chicken dinner, it's going to be hard to kind of be at the very, very top of the list, I think. 10 HP in 8th, Villains in 9th. 4 Obia, Man, in 10th. Now we know how to say their name correctly, even if I just didn't. But we know how. I think I had it. Amenaphor Black in 11th. Metamorphosis in 12th. I've got to really quickly look at...
They should be right now. But they didn't change the top 5.
Well, hold on a second. You're telling me...
I just fixed the round 3 issue that C-Dub was talking about, and it should be correct now.
Okay. I don't know if anything's different or not, but let's take
I
a look
mean,
at the second page and we'll go back. So it's Killer Shots
got more points.
What?
Because their score was missing, but they're still 5th place. They just have more points than they did.
Oh, Forsaken Gaming Red is still in 5th place, but they have more points. But
yeah,
it doesn't really matter because...
It didn't change anything.
Okay,
right,
cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, at least... But everyone got the credit that they deserved. That's the important thing, right? Let's take a look at the second page here, where we see Tequila Shots, Quack Fu, GME, Outcast Bravo. A little bit surprised at Outcast Bravo because they've been performing very well. But I did notice no Chibi tonight and maybe a couple other... changes in the roster. Cosmos, Misfire Zeus, Autobots in 19th. That's kind of surprising there too, I would say. New Hampshire. Then we had Aurora, Mobile Warriors, Unzipped, and Top Strike. Did I even see Top Strikers all night? I don't think that they were here. So, yeah, clearly they weren't here with 0 points. Not even what they should have had for showing up. So, anything exciting to add with the scores here?
Yeah, we are about to add probably the next Misfire contestant that is going to win a pair of Claw Socks.
That's right. Monty did win yesterday or on Wednesday.
Let's see if we get another one.
All right. Well, the thing is closed. Huntress. Huntress. I just saw Huntress on Twitter today.
With a
1.1% chance to win. Bro, that free ticket. I told you all in chat, you had 1 free ticket. 1 ticket is all it takes to win. As we see there, Huntress, congratulations on your Claw Socks. Hopefully you're in chat.
I was about to say, is Huntress in chat?
A, B, C, D,
That's a big negative. Big old negative.
That is a fat rip. No, I only see one H in chat.
Oh, rip.
All right, I guess we got to draw again, boys.
Yeah, let's do it to it. Hold on.
Now,
Oh,
now,
another.
now it could be a me seeks.
Horsepower, another 1%. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Wow. There were a lot of single entries.
Well, you got them free tickets. Horsepower is in
Absolutely.
chat, by the way. Let's see if he responds. Grimity says he ran into him a few times this week. Like, Horsepower, I see you in chat. Well, I mean, I see your name. He's here. Cool. Not here. Peep says not here right after he says he is here. Get out of here, Peep. All right. So make sure you get with C-Dub. Get everything lined up so you can get your Class X. If you guys hadn't heard, for the Class X, since we are giving away so many of them every night, they're doing batch shipments. So it might, well, actually right now it should be like next week maybe that there'll be a shipment going out. So Horsepower won't have to wait very long. Everyone else who's already won and has been patiently waiting, we do appreciate that. Since, you know, we are getting these from the sponsors asked to do that so they don't have to like literally ship out things multiple times per week.
Yeah, so it'll be pretty quick. Pretty quick.
Yeah.
This is the best time to win them is right before the cutoff date.
That's right. So everyone who saved their tickets tonight, make sure you're back on Friday. We'll be giving away more Mobile Gaming Core Class X, as well as 2 pairs of HyperX, I think, Cloud Mixes, right? So over-the-ear wireless headphones.
Correct. Yep.
I might have to drop a bunch of tickets and try to win those, as long as I'm not exempt. I don't know how that works.
Oh, you're good. No, you're absolutely good. All our streamers are good to go.
Awesome.
The only people that can't not win them are like actual owners of OUTcast Esports. We are exempt.
Cool. All right. So
exempt sounds good. Not
if you guys want to head over to mgcgaming.com and check out the other stuff they have, I have a discount code there. It's just NICK. If you did want to pick up Class X or a phone case or anything else they have there, the screen protectors and whatnot, you can save yourself a little bit of money with my code at checkout. Easy. And we do have Friday coming up. It'll be the mid-season stream, mid-season event. So you definitely want to be here for that with Duke and Pickford and everyone else. And big giveaways that night. So whatever you had planned for Friday, just erase it and write in 10 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 Central, 8 Mountain, and 7 on the Pacific Coast. Just write that in that time slot. You must be here. You must accumulate every ticket possible. You must buy whatever you can buy to enter the giveaways. And you have to be here at the end of the night. Huntress, oh, breaks my heart. Breaks my heart that someone is here and they win, but then they don't win.
Oh, wait, I have something. For the people who didn't win, there's like a really small giveaway. It's really small right now. Like I'm straight up giving people an entry to a Claw Socks giveaway that I believe paying for any clip that they submit that's an actual clip. Like don't give me a clip of somebody walking down the street. But if you submit it to me in my DMs, for every clip you will get a ticket. Right now there are 5 entries. So if you were to submit a clip right now, you would have a 1 in 6 chance. If you were to do 2, it'd be a 2 in 7. But for all of you who think it's too hard to win the drawings because there's 91 tickets, this is your chance to get in it. All you gotta do is watch a little bit of VOD time.
All right, so if you saw something cool tonight and you clipped it, or you didn't, you can always go back in the VOD and clip it. Take the link to that clip and get it to C-Dub And yeah, I think as long as they just send it to you, then they have a chance to win some more claw socks. We got claw socks for days going on around here. Everyone this side is going to be using claw socks, and I'll tell you what, I can't play without them now. So yeah, once you get them, you're hooked. I guess that's I don't want to say the downside. As we talked earlier, the new V2s are so durable. It's like you don't wear them out, so it's not like you don't have to constantly be buying more. It's very, 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 very good. Anyway, we'll have a raid coming up. We got the stream coming up on Friday, the mid-season stream. Delta would be really mad if I didn't say anything about Castaway, which is another scrim that OUTcast sponsors, and that is on tomorrow night, Thursday. You can catch that on my Twitch channel. I think !Nick in chat would get you a link to my channel, where we do more scrims.
Yep.
And we are putting together a Div B for that. So if you want to be in a more competitive kind of league-ish scrim, you can apply for that in the Castaway Discord server. And we do those scrims on Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays. And anything else?
Keep your eyes on Twitter tomorrow. Something cool. I'm not going to say anything, but keep your eyes on Twitter.
Not going to say anything, but he just did. I don't know what, but it's something cool.
We can give it a little bit more on that. It'll be sometime around middle of the day.
Okay, middle of the day on Twitter.
Sometime around the middle of the day.
Game changer.
On Twitter.
Game changer.
So if you're not following OUTcast on Twitter, you're throwing.
At esports underscore. At esports OUTcast.
Who we going to raid?
Slow aim again, because
Yeah.
he's. Yeah. Wow, Pickford. Wow.
I kid about 10 other people that you could stream, but whatever. That's why I'm
I
not
mean,
sure.
Chibi's not streaming, so.
You can go to Spicy Cheese.
I have no idea who that is.
Well, it's a stream I like to watch.
Okay.
Let's do
We got Taff Garcia streaming.
Spicy Cheese.
Who else is streaming?
Spicy Cheese.
Outsider 9K streaming. There's lots of people. Not really lots, but I have no idea who Spicy Cheese is. But
Just a guy, just a streamer.
Rub some elbows with some new peoples. We haven't exposed
I got it.
our
I got it
people.
under control. All right, we'll see you guys on Friday, out in the chat, and you better bring it because I'm bringing all my tickets. Right? Let me see how many points I have right now. Oh, that's not me. Hold on. That's me, but it's not me. I forgot I can't do that on that. I have to do it over here. That's funny. All right. I'm going to see how many points I'm going to bring to the party on Friday. 1,610. I'm going to have all the tickets. The headphones are mine. Just, guys, don't even show up. Don't worry about it. All right. We'll see you on Friday.